transformed back to this beautiful waterfall.
Good morning, Toonheads. It is Nerd Leading the Nerd, the only stream still powered by sugary breakfast cereals and questionable life choices. Welcome to more Twilight Princess.
Wow. You said that so, like, sensually.
Look, man, it's early, you know? We need a little pillow talk for our folks at home, you know? I give them a reason. I mean, I know I'm not much to look at, but if you close your eyes, you can imagine me to look like anyone you want to.
Oh, man, I forget how to get to freaking whatever mountain. I gotta go to Death Mountain.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I need to caffeinate. I love that, dude. That's my favorite part of the stream, to be perfectly honest.
What, is just cracking a can of
that crispy crack, dude.
energy?
So crispy. Yeah, and this is a cherry lemonade flavor of Lost and Found Energy. The most popular, I would say. It's delicious.
Well, let's get on this old Epona here. And I think whoa.
Ooh.
Perhaps I should just check the sign.
Oh, look, it's got directions.
Sanctuary. Thoroughfare Spring. I mean, is it that way or is it this way? I feel. And I just broke it, dude. Honestly, I think it's this way.
I almost dropped an F-bomb, dude. I had to check myself. I'm glad you kept talking. I might have done it. Dude.
You had to check yourself before you wrecked yourself and this stream, dude. Like what?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Seriously, we got problems, but that's fine. Who doesn't have problems in this wonderful time?
Oh, okay, so it leads us to the exact same place. It's Hyrule Field.
Right.
But this is definitely Death Mountain.
Yeah. Okay. Oh God, is this the mail? Oh my God, look at that blue steel. Oh.
Greetings, Mr. Lank.
Oh, yeah.
I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Kakariko Goods.
Kakariko Goods?
Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. So, okay, to follow up.
At Kakariko Goods, you pay for the item and someone else takes it.
Follow up to one of my comments. Wait.
No, dude. Okay, we got to be better about trying to actually be streamers. Okay.
What?
So,
how do you be a streamer?
Brief recap of what we did last stream. We got to try to do this crap. You know?
Okay.
Okay. Last stream, we pretty much did the forest temple.
Okay.
We met some monkeys. We had some fun.
Yeah.
There was some ass spanking, which was kind of gross, honestly. It wasn't as hot as you'd think it would be. And then we got some boots, not with the fur, but with the iron. And now we are trying to essentially make our way back to Death Mountain in the first place.
What the?
And Seth is also now trying to murder our best friend and ourselves. It was a murder suicide.
Yep.
Because that's how you do things. Okay. Now.
Whoa, where's Epona? That's a huge problem.
She gone, dude. She gone.
She's over there.
She's in the corner.
Dude, is this going to be like one of those game glitches where it's going to be impossible for me to get this horse off this ledge without falling?
Well, I mean, you just have to find grass then. Then you can whiskle, and I think she'll run at you. She'll come at you, bro.
This is not the way, I don't think. I really don't.
I don't either. Oh, yep. I think you are just going to have to
this is so annoying, dude. It's too early for this crap, you know?
Yeah, it is too early for the trying to figure out the mistake that you made and how to fix it. That's where we're at, right?
It's not great. It's
dude,
not
is it night already? How long have you been dicking around?
I don't know, dude. We time warped.
Again.
Thank you.
It's just a jump to the left. And then I spit in your eye.
Something to the left, something. All right. Death Mountain.
To the left, and then a step to the right.
Oh, where's the grass? Is that grass up there, you think?
I mean, it's green. Yeah, dude, get rid of these guys. They're the whole reason. Like, you were being...
I thought I could outrun them.
No, dude, you can't out. You gotta fight them, dude. They got wings. You got a horse, okay? The show Wings was about planes, not horses. Duh. Thomas Hayden Church, man. He's done so much, like serious stuff, and I will always remember him as Lowell in that, like, workman's jumpsuit, just being an idiot, you know?
I can't relate. I don't know. I didn't watch that show.
No, I assumed. If you haven't seen Golden Girls, then I'm sure you didn't watch Wings.
I know, I don't...
Wings was a good show.
Golden Girls wasn't on my Nick at Night, dude. I don't know why.
No, dude, it wasn't on Nick at Night because it was a current show.
Okay, hang on one second. We gotta be right back. All right, that was as brief as it could be. I mean, I just couldn't put you folks through that. Like, I was like getting irritated. So how can I possibly stream with confidence if... See, like, there's the freaking little things.
Grass,
yeah, but it's next to...
You can't take it with you.
Right. All right. So we just went back to our save, which we didn't get very far, so that's good. I'm going to go this way now.
No. But, I mean, you know, Seth wasn't thinking about you. He was thinking about himself.
Yeah, that's fine. I am the main character.
Well, no. See, we are producing a product for our viewers, for all of you at home. Do we gotta watch this douche again?
Dude.
Look at you. With his squeaky cheeks.
Okay, I got sidetracked earlier because Drew got all meta on us. And
I'm the host, dude. I'm the host. You're just the background noise.
So somebody, or no, not somebody, that somebody is me, said, I bet it'd be cool if, like, people, like, cosplayed. I bet a lot of people cosplay as that mailman. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you said that on the last stream. Yeah, that's
so
circle back. That's
so
where we got
follow up to that. Yeah, that was my follow up. Is that, like, as it turns out, a lot of people do cosplay as that, and it's actually really good.
I believe it. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward outfit, you know, like white t-shirt, little booty shorts, and then, you know, the most kind of important part, the stick sign that's coming out of his booty hole. And that, I think that, I mean, that's the hardest part. And then you could like paint the shirt, or you could, you know, like do like make a pattern or something, and, you know, whatever, get it ordered. But yeah, man, any character, dude. There are people that dress up as moblins and bokoblins, and if they could dress up as fairies in a bottle, they would. But unless you made a giant see-through bottle-shaped structure and then cut the bottom out, or put it on wheels and had somebody roll it around, but then, like, the perspective is off, so it's not going to be the same. You know, or what you could do, especially with, like, you know, technology.
I love technology.
Force your perspective into the bottle as a hologram. That would be cool. Be all right with that. I don't think we have money for that.
Speaking of technology, I heard a rumor that they were making a second Napoleon Dynamite movie, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, okay. I remember like back, like maybe a year or 2 years ago, like there was, I think a couple of the cast members were like, yeah, I mean, it was crazy. Like, we weren't expecting anything. So, I mean, it was fun. We would love to, you know, kind of do something like that again. I don't know, dude. I mean, given the current pace of Hollywood, it's like, it could be good if it is as weird and obscure. But if it's like, oh, Napoleon's married now, and now he has a kid, and he's trying to deal with how to raise a kid, like, that sounds awful. Like, I don't want that. I just want the weird, out of the freaking left field humor that isn't even humor. Like, it was so unique for what it was. And
Yeah.
that's one of those where I'm like, yeah, I kind of agree with you, dude. It's like, just don't touch it. Don't. If you want to do Napoleon Dynamite 2, call it something completely different and put new characters in it. No, dude.
Why did I do that?
Well, here's the thing, man. Anytime you get going a little bit, you're gonna destroy grass and signs, and potentially people, or not people, like not people, but like, you know, I guess moblins are people too.
I'm frustrated. I need to get to Death Mountain. I know that, and I don't know how.
Have you looked at your map?
Well, yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Well, but there's, you know, you could.
Does it tell you? That just says Hyrule Field.
Okay.
Zoom out.
Yeah. So.
Death Mountain is that way.
Yeah. Oh. So if you use the map, and you look at the map.
The map will set you free. All right.
It will. It will. It will.
And I think that makes sense. You can't take Epona with you. I know where it's at now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charlies.
And Peyton, absolutely. This is top tier. This is top tier Zelda right here. Not our playing of it, the game itself. Top tier Zelda. Yeah, I very much hope that. Are you trying to like? Okay,
trying to dismount.
I was hoping you were going to destroy the sign just by trying to get off the horse. I hope that they do a remaster of this on Switch too. And given the greediness that is going on around the Switch 2, I don't think there's anything off the table, to be perfectly honest.
I mean,
recently, I don't know if you've heard this, and I don't know if this is true at all, because a lot of things on the internet are untrue.
No.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's shocking. But it kind of blows my mind that, like, if you purchase a Switch 2, Nintendo, in their, like, new updated user agreement, it says that, like, if you do something that they don't agree with, if you on your Switch 2, if you do something that they don't agree with, they will deactivate your system completely. So you're essentially renting the license to use the Nintendo 2 Switch and their games. You will own nothing. Like, that sucks, dude.
I hit the button.
Yeah, no, I think the first one's always, you gotta get knocked off, and then you gotta get the timing right. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, dude, that bothers me, man. Like, I want to own my stuff.
Yeah.
I'm bothered that I think now a lot of people are saying that all of the Switch 2 games are only going to be excuse me, digital keys instead of having a cartridge with the program on it. Like,
oh yeah,
this is putting me in a headspace where I am going to be for pirating. Like, like at this point now, I'm kind of like, yeah, sure. I mean, there's certain things that, like, companies will just take away. You know, we've talked about this multiple times. The Willow show, like. You can't access that anymore.
They just don't want to pay Warwick Davis, bro.
Well, exactly, and that's awful, dude. Like, he did a fantastic job in that movie, and he has had a long-running career of amazing stuff. So, just pay people what they're worth. Like, come on. I don't know, man. I don't want to. I'm bringing down the vibes. I'm bringing down the vibes here. Okay, let's. Oh ho. Okay, cool. Yeah. Here we go.
Dude, I'm hitting A.
No. I think you gotta, like, I think when he hits you the first time, you got it, and then I think you have to move, like, further in. I think that's because he'll push you and you'll go back a little bit. Like, you gotta try to, like, progress forward. I am basing this off of absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you are, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's a good theory.
Well, I don't, like I said, dude, I mean, I played this It's been over a decade. It's been over 1 week since you looked at it. Cocked your head to
Yeah,
the
you have
side,
to
sitting
hold
there.
you have to hold it. You have to hold it.
There it is.
Hey.
And now he's homeless.
I know, dude. He's just
He's like, oh, I wasn't thinking about that. I can't get back up.
he's just getting rid of an entire whoop.
Oh, here comes another one. Get him.
Get out of here, bruh.
Oh, and another one goes unhoused.
Yeah, I was reading that same thing, and somebody was commenting on that. They're like, dude, I've literally pirated every Switch game I've ever played ever on my computer. Like the dude said he's just never even owned a Switch. He just played all the Switch games on computer.
Well, and I'm not down for that. You know what I mean? Like I if you want good games to continue, you do have to you gotta pay something, you gotta support you know, these studios and stuff like that. Like I get it. Like you're by doing that, you're taking money out of the pockets of programmers that are the people doing God's work right now. And that's not okay. But if a company is going to, I mean, the biggest problem is when they shut down a server, and it's like, hey, here's this game, you paid $60 for it. Oh, wait, 4 months later, it's not doing what we think it should do, so we're just gonna shut down the server altogether. And that's just how it's gonna be. So sorry, not sorry. And it's like then that is truly
what the
flaming arrows, dude. Yeah. Oh, dude, he's got your shoe on fire. He's hot-footed.
The shoe is on fire.
Yeah, dude, those are made of leather, man. Like that's gonna burn, and it's gonna smell bad. Like weird beef jerky. Yeah, you could probably do the boomerang and then target all of them and zippy zap zoop them. Is that oh no, you got a little higher.
These bad guys.
I don't know. I mean, they're shooting at you, so I will assume, but maybe they just don't know what they're doing, and so it's not their fault. You know, they're just doing their job. You know, we've all been there, man. You know, we've all had to be that. You gotta lock it in, yeah, and then you might have to be. That's fine. You take this guy out, or not. What is even? What the hell is even that?
Spirit said, place you need to go, right? Yeah.
Okay. So they're shadow puppets? Dude, shadow puppets, man. When was the last time you made a shadow puppet? When was the last time you made like a little dog on a wall?
I mean, that's the kind of stuff, man, that, you know, you lose. That you kind of look back on and think, I wish I hadn't lost that urge to make shadow puppets.
I think it's also that we don't need to make shadow puppets because we have the internet. You know, and that's, you know, it's fine. We are always entertained, you know.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, we are. We are overly entertained, Maximus. We need to be minimus entertained sometimes. I'm as any of you who've followed our most recent journey, I've been reading a lot more, and it was storming like crazy yesterday. And when that happens, you got to shut your electronics down because otherwise, it's just a bad situation. And yeah, I just read. It was great. You know, I didn't have to worry about like, oh, is the Wi-Fi router not working? Oh, is the power gonna flick off? And then I lost all my save data. Like, no. If I dropped the book, I could easily find where I was, or I put a little piece of paper in there. Usually it's a receipt. I should invest in bookmarks, but usually it's just whatever random scrap of paper I have around me at the time.
You don't dog ear your books?
Oh God, no, dude. God, no. That is blasphemous. I know you destroy books. You make sure that there's the crack in the spine.
It depends.
Like the dog ears, the booger in the middle of the book.
Yeah, dude. You throw in your back pocket.
Yeah, but those are going away, by the way. The thin books that are like fat. I think those are called like mass mass public paperbacks or published paperbacks. Those are that's going
yeah,
away.
mass-produced paperbacks or something. Yeah, why is that going away?
Because nobody buys them anymore.
Yeah, I never really did like them that much. I always get pissed when a game is. Oh God, run away! Run away!
Yeah, dude, he is
aggressive.
He didn't even warn you, dude. He just squared up and just bop right in the face.
Cutscene. Yeah, I always get mad on Amazon when like I want to read a book and the only thing available is the mass market paperback. Wow, this looks dangerous. Is this the traditional Death Mountain welcome? You tell me, lady. I mean,
yeah, that's why she laughed.
Yeah, because she knows that it's great. You know, that's not great.
She knows. I know she knows. Ooh. Is this where you put your paw on the door? Oh, it's a Goron thing. Cool.
Jump really high. Maybe it's could use it back in the. Maybe you could just use the back of one of those nice Gorons if you need to jump too.
Yeah,
okay.
Use the back. Oh, right. They'll like you jump on their back and they'll like launch you in the air, like the little red thing with the little platform from Mario 64. Where it was like and it would like throw you up and you'd have to like get it proper. Dang son, this guy. He is not. He looks like an old man that used to be a football coach, but not for like college for a little bit, and then he did something in a propes, and then he got demoted down to like high school football for a school that they're not good at football, and he's just taking out his anger on the world, dude. And honestly, it's fine, you know. He's in a secluded area. He's not beating up children. He's taking out little green guys, you know, coming in with wing boomerangs, and that's not fun, dude. You know, I mean, he's just standing there. He's just trying to enjoy himself. And here we are coming into his kitchen and trying to make Pop-Tart, toasty chocolate numbers, dude. We're trying to make toasty chocolate numbers, and I feel bad. I feel bad for this guy, honestly.
I don't feel bad for this guy.
Oh, I feel bad. Look at him, dude. Look at him. He does not like what he sees in the mirror. Look at him. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now, wait for it. Oh, okay. That's shenanigans right there. Dude, what the?
I don't know.
How did you? No, I think you're probably gonna have to. Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have to move so that he might shoot you in a direction. So, do you? I mean, yeah. What about this guy? What the hell, dude? No, I don't need your. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Now, pray,
eat love.
Yeah. No, we don't need the love here, man. We don't even need to eat. We don't even need to pray. We don't need any of that. Eat, pray, love. I mean, I guess eat. We got to do that. The other two, not required. Oh. And Link goes down for the count. After taking a couple of shots at the dome by Rockman,
terrible.
Link seems to be having a bit of trouble.
Yeah, this
is the game over?
Not yet, but I do have a. I am obligated to read a sponsorship plug.
Don't leave us on the game over page.
Okay.
This is boring. It's just. I mean,
let's see where
we're gonna tune out.
This is where I respond. Okay. See, that's why. But that's why you got to stay there because. Okay, we may be good right here. Today's sponsor, one of many, is by Sad Boy Energy. Sorry, 3D Energy. We have another sponsor. Sad Boy Energy, the official drink of crying in the shower. This stream is powered emotionally and physically by Sad Boy Energy. Tired of overly masculine energy drinks with names like Gunblood and Rage Fizz? Sad Boy is for you. Each can is infused with 300 milligrams of caffeine, a dash of lavender, and a Spotify playlist called We Used to Be Happy. It's the only energy drink that spikes your heart rate while simultaneously making you reflect on your high school breakup. Available in flavors like Midnight Overthink, Vanilla Ghosted, and Mango Existential Dread. Grab a sad boy today and let the caffeine mask the feelings just for a little while.
See, caffeine doesn't mask my feelings. I do drink energy drinks in the shower though. I'm not.
It's like a shower beer, dude. Like,
yeah,
everything tastes better in the shower.
I know that was like a thing for you for a while, but
you've never had a shower beer?
Never, dude. That is not a. And honestly, I mean, I don't do much in the shower besides, you know,
shower.
I brush my teeth sometimes. You know, that's you know, that's a thing that people do. But yeah, recently, just because, dude, sometimes you just it's early morning. You got to get your caffeine in real quick. You got to hit the road. So yeah, dude, I've had some showered energy drinks, and it's kind of nice. I don't want to, because it's in a can. It's easy to take with you. It's not like you're putting coffee into a coffee cup and then trying to figure that crap out. You know what I mean? Like that's not that you can't do that. Because then you're gonna get shower water or like soap in your stuff. Oh, there's like a pipe there. I bet you have to get rid of that. But yeah, energy drink in the shower. There's nothing better, dude. Nothing better. Wake up, shake out the cobwebs.
Yeah.
Drink yourself a little Lost and Found energy found in my TikTok showcase. If anyone is interested in giving them a try. They do run sales every now and again. They just came out with their watermelon candy flavor, and it's pretty good. Not as good as sour apple candy, but pretty dang good. And it does taste like the Sour Patch Kids watermelon flavor, not the Jolly Rancher watermelon flavor. So, expectations set.
Gotta set the right expectation.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Because if you're going in, expect Jolly Rancher watermelon flavor is the greatest flavor of watermelon, period. Full stop. It is the best. They nailed it. Does it taste like watermelon? Absolutely not. It tastes like magic.
It tastes like fake watermelon, which is even better.
Well, I love watermelon. Like, that is, during the summertime, I'll get one of those big, they got the black diamond watermelons or whatever.
No.
Dude, you gotta hang. You gotta flex arm hang, because we're doing the Presidential Fitness Award. You gotta flex arm hang for, I don't know what the cutoff was, but I think it was like a minute or something. I forget. I could never do it. I couldn't even do one. I could do one pull up, but I was one of them sneaky kids that would, like, I'd grab onto the bar and I'd kind of like push myself over, and I'd be like, and I'd use my momentum, get up, and then I would go down, and then I'd be like, and then I'd shake like a sad, weak little soft boy.
Shake like shake it like a salt shaker.
Shake it like a salt shaker. Yeah. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it. Whatever happened to Andre 3000, man?
Dude, he's chilling. He doesn't rap anymore.
I know, but why? Like,
because
I like his stuff.
Yeah, but I think he just doesn't think he has anything cool to rap about anymore because he's old.
I mean,
he literally said something like that.
Dude. I mean, but rap about old people need raps too, and I'm not talking about quinoa spinach raps. Okay, we need jams, we need tunes, we need it.
Well, do you consider yourself old?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, not really. It's like, when you get to a certain age, you're just like, oh, I still feel like I'm in, you know, my 20s or whatever. And, but I get it, dude. I'm old. I'm not hip anymore. I'm in a Discord server where, you know, there's people of all ages, and I think I'm the oldest person in the Discord server.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. And it's sad. It's sad. But I kind of lean into it. You know, I throw out some Grunkle Stan, you know, memes, GIFs.
Like, why?
You know, it's fine. No, dude.
It won't stop.
I know. I told you.
What did you tell me?
You gotta flex arm hang. You gotta hang off the edge and scooch your way over, dude. Actually, you may not be able to do that. I might be the asshole here. Okay, then you're gonna have to put something in front of it.
You're right.
What? No, wait. There was a little extra. They did give you a little tip. Yeah, just try hanging off and get yourself a different perspective, so that you can kind of see, you know, where you're at, what you're doing, how things are, how's your mom, you know?
Dude.
Oh, he broke the barrel. Well, at least he gave you a heart out of that barrel. You know, it's always good to have a heart.
Heck, have a heart.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we should all have sympathy, empathy, something like that. You know, just don't be a dick, I guess, is kind of the point of that.
No.
All right. Yeah. See, there's a little tip though. There's a little like bit, so maybe you can climb up onto the.
I think it's.
I'll bet there's another way, dude. I'll bet there's a different.
It's a puzzle, dude. It's a puzzle in and of itself.
Yeah. It certainly is. So. Okay. Going back to another thing that we talked about this. I don't think you kind of got where I was going. Apparently, Seth has never played Would You Rather, and I tried throwing out a couple of them last stream, and they kind of fell flat. So we talked about it off stream, and we're gonna try this again. Now, the wrinkle here is, I think Seth's gonna start getting frustrated by the game. So we're just gonna have to, as a collective, as an audience here, we're gonna have to power through, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to throw some words of encouragement his way. He's not looking at the chat, so I'll read them to him. If you say anything negative, I don't know if it's funny, I'll read it, you know? But anyway, now, let's get into some Would You Rather. So Seth, would you rather be stuck in a never-ending, unskippable tutorial, or locked in a group chat full of people that cannot stop talking about crypto?
I think crypto, because maybe I would learn something.
Okay.
Like maybe I could use that for personal gain.
Well, that's you know, I respect that. I respect that. I mean, I'm there with you. Okay. Back to another. This is a time in the show where Drew talks about the fact that he hopes nobody that he works with ever finds this on the internet. There's a guy that works on my team, older gentleman, and he's really into crypto now. Putting a lot of his money into Bitcoin, and it's all he talks about. But here's the thing: I don't talk to him that often. You know, that in the type of job that I have, and Seth as well, to a certain degree, we don't see our coworkers. We're sort of on an island, if you will, and so I don't see this guy. I see him once a year. I don't really talk to him. We don't like exchange conversation or whatever. But I'm hearing this secondhand through my boss, and he won't stop talking about how this person won't stop talking about crypto. So it's like it's secondhand frustration and annoyance, to be perfectly honest. And I don't know if that's done on purpose or if it's done because he's trying to get hit off his chest. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm here for it. I'm always a good ear when it comes to any situation. I will listen, and I won't judge. To be real, you know? I mean, I might judge a little bit in my head, but dude, we've all done some things that are questionable, to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, so I get that. I mean, the thing is, being stuck in a never-ending, unskippable tutorial, it depends on the tutorial, dude. Like, if it is like your old school tutorials where gameplay is limited, then no, dude, that is awful. But then there's others that are, I don't know, like they're fun, dude. Like you don't feel like you're in a tutorial. Like you're just playing the game, and they're like, you know, throwing up the occasional like, press X to jump, and you're like, oh yeah, I should press X to jump. Hell yeah. So.
I don't know, man. Then you have like Monster Hunter World, which has the worst tutorial ever. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, I'll claim a little bit of user error, but I'm not. That it's not entirely our fault. You know, sometimes you assume too much of people, and that is an issue.
What's an issue is, how do I get past this?
Okay, please do me a favor. Walk slowly up to the ledge. Okay, there may be.
Yeah, it just jumps down.
Okay. Previously,
but it does heal you.
Well, yeah, because they're the hot springs, dude. Which I wish that was real. Like, I know it is in a way. Like, going to a hot spring it like helps relax you, which can be rejuvenating. But I mean, also if you spend too much time in there, like that same thing with like a hot tub, you know, like if you spend too much time in there, it actually like messes with your heart rate, and then bad things can happen. Okay, this dude. Okay, so these guys are chilling down here.
Yeah,
they are healed.
Yeah.
The other ones up top, they're mad because they're not in the hot spring. That's why they're throwing hands, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, I hate it.
I feel bad for these guys. They're just trying to find an outlet for their aggression. And
don't feel bad for them. Feel bad for me.
I don't feel bad for you. You're the hero. No one can feel. You're a white male, dude. No one feels bad for you. And that is the most political we will get on today's stream. I don't know. Maybe we'll accidentally do it. Okay. Here's another one, and this is a little bit more.
Yeah, give me something else.
Would you rather that is a little bit more relevant to the channel as of late? Okay, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized Sephiroths or one Sephiroth-sized duck?
The small Sephiroths.
Okay, so 100 small.
Yeah,
Sephiroths.
I feel like I could just kick them.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, it is like how many children would you be able to fight? You know, kind of argument. And you're like, I don't know, like 1,000. And
I just figured something out.
Oh no! I can't believe we didn't think of this. Oh. Now.
So stupid, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's a puzzle, man. It's not supposed to be instantly easy.
True. Much like me in high school. Well, no, I wasn't instantly easy. Desperate, I think, was more the more the terminology I would use for that. Yeah, desperation was not a good look. It still isn't. You know, let's be real. Just be confident in yourself. And if they're not right for you, they're not right for you. You know, just move on. It's totally fine. There's plenty of folks out there. And you don't need to... Oh. These guys must be Limp Bizkit fans.
Dang it.
My heart went away. I know. I saw that too. I was like, I hope he's got to take the shoes off. I don't know if you heard that, but the sound of the boots clickety clacking on the little grate, dude, that made me feel good.
Did you like it?
That was a creamy, clicky keyboard sound, dude. Yes. Oh, so good, dude. I love that. Oh, but this guy, dude. Okay, come on, calm down. Okay. We get that they discontinued your favorite breakfast cereal, all right? I'm sorry. You just got to deal with it, man. Yes, Rice Krispie Treat cereal does not taste the same as it used to.
Oh, God.
It won't. That was almost bad.
Yeah, that was almost super frustrating. My fingies hurt. My fingies don't feel great. All right. This is where we wanted to be. And this is where I leave you. I have to piss. I have to pee.
Okay. All right. Okay, so welcome everyone to the moment in time where I didn't prepare anything again, but I'm going to take this opportunity to thank you guys that are out there that are watching this. Huge mess. I think Seth is actually getting kind of frustrated and he's getting kind of mad. And I mean, I'm kind of here for it. Okay. Like I honestly, I want him to get mad. I want to play the villain this morning, and but I hear that he's a friend. I don't want to piss him off. But I need your help. Okay, all of you that are out there, I need your help. I need you to throw some stuff in chat. Okay, I need your help to pick on him because, I mean, come on, dude. Like, look at him. He's an easy target, and he doesn't like. What's up, Buster? How you doing? He's an easy target, and he also doesn't like confrontation, and I like it. I like confrontation a little bit. Like I mean, I get frustrated too. We all do. It's just a human nature of life, the universe, and everything. But yeah. So throw some things out. I want to poke the bear this morning while he is coming back and hanging out. Which by the way, dude, you didn't turn your camera on for Discord, so I have no idea what's going on. You don't have to turn it on now, but I'm like just watching you via stream.
Live streams.
So it's like behind. But that's fine, dude. We don't have to worry about that. We just play the game. There we go. That's a little bit better. Your face. Like your real face.
Well, now I screwed up the stream. Sorry, y'alls.
Yeah. Yep, that's my fault. Nope, that one.
And you know why that is? Here.
I don't. Oh, right. Because it changed the perspective.
It did. That's all right. Sorry, buddy. Just watch me in the stream.
Yeah,
well,
fine.
That was nice. If anyone was wondering, that was really a nice bathroom break. Listen,
Good.
Here's the deal. You want to know the deal?
Is it well, deal or no deal? That's what I want to know.
Deal is somebody decided the year is 1999 and they said, let's just cast the two best looking people we can possibly cast in this movie. And that movie was The Mummy.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That's okay. And your point?
And
I mean, one of
the end.
Greatest movies of all time?
The story is over. Actually, the reason why I brought that up is there's this guy pulling up my...
It's like this guy.
There's this guy pulling up my dungeon notes. There's this guy who... And it's a funny shtick. You know, like everyone's trying to come up with their shtick for the internet to like garner attention or whatever.
Same.
But yeah, we're not very good at it. But this guy, no. I think this is pretty funny. He is collecting, and he stole this from someone who did it with Titanic, but he's like trying to collect all the copies of The Mummy on VHS.
Yep, you said Titanic, and I knew exactly what you were talking about.
But it's just, it is funny, and the reason why it's funny and hits home for me is because I have like a sealed, unopened copy of The Mummy, and he has like a PO box on there, like you can send him copies of The Mummy, and he just takes pictures with all of his copies of. But he travels around trying to find them at like thrift stores and stuff. It's pretty funny.
I love that.
Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him?
God, dude.
I think not, little brothers.
I hope my man boobs don't look like that when I'm 80.
Mine already do, dude.
Well,
that's what happens when you lose weight.
Yeah.
I am a Goron elder, little human. I am called Goro Koro Doroporo. Because of certain circumcisions, I must lead the Goron tribe into a place called Darius Rucker, a tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, do you come?
What?
From the village below?
What?
You have done well to come. This far, you are strong for a human.
However,
the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed.
Skibbity.
They are Sigma.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Comment if we're doing it. I could make an exception, but you need to pay me money. or sexual favors.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
we gotta
sumo this dude. So
I think I gotta put my boots on.
Yeah, you definitely gotta put them boots on, dude. Because
oh God,
I remember that idiot that we were doing this to last stream.
Do his man boobs hang low? Do they drop down to the flow?
Here's the thing, though. He's got some stretch marks on those man boobs. I do not. Thankfully, I do not have man boob stretch marks. So, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
I mean, what do you do in that situation? I mean, does it just eventually... Oh, God.
Ooh. You got bitch slapped.
Do they just eventually go back?
I don't know. I use the I eat a lot of the like built protein bars for two reasons. One, they're pretty good, dude. Like it's like a chocolate covered marshmallow, and there's a bunch of different flavors and stuff. Two, there's collagen in them, and that's supposed to like help with like skin elasticity and stuff. Like here's a little gather around, folks. We're gonna do a little lesson on stretch marks. So the reason why stretch marks occur is because the surface under your skin expands too fast for your skin to react to it. Okay, so essentially what happens, the exterior is totally fine, but then there's that layer that's right under the epidermis, I think, the subdermis, if you will, because you got to be dom and sub. This is the subdermis. What happens is that ends up like kind of ripping, and there's like these little cavernous crags that happen under the skin. So it's covered and it's totally fine, but it is still an actual tear in your inner flesh. And if you have collagen, obviously, if there's a lot of like collagen in your body, like it will easily, there's more elasticity. So it stretches a little bit easier. So you should be more okay. So if you are of the variety of people that are potentially getting pregnant out there, which good for you.
What?
Update your collagen, like increase your collagen, and hopefully it'll prevent you from getting stretch marks. I mean, obviously you're growing a human being inside of you, so there's unforeseen circumstances.
Unforeseen circumcisions.
Yeah, exactly. I made that joke when I was doing him.
I mean, what the heck, dude? I'm hitting buttons. It's not working.
Yeah, I think you gotta get your timing right. Wait, you don't have the boots on, do you? Yeah, you don't have the boots on. There you go. Now it's a little bit easier.
We'll see if this makes a difference.
All right, let me give this guy a hug.
And like, what kind of gel does he use? Or is that hair, or is it like is his hair horn?
It's horned.
Horned? I mean, horns are hair. Nope. Hey. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Slap them man titties. No.
He's grab happy.
He is, dude. He's just trying to hug it out, dude. He's trying to hug it out and thug it out, dude. You gotta pivot. No. You gotta pivot again. Come on, make it. Pivot. Get back in the center. Yeah, dude. One more time. Yeah, dude. Here we go, dude. This is what's
He's
up.
out.
That's what's up. There's a little Mawashi down there covering up his...
That's right.
Rock hard... I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Young warrior, you are strong. Look at my dong. Fine trials. Okay.
Something
about this.
Something about stretch marks and...
The mountain erupts. When the mountain began to rage, all four of us elders hung out and did roasted weenies upon it. Then it got very aggressive, and we lost a treasure, and then Darius Ruck played from Hootie and the Blowfish.
It wasn't
Remember
great.
That? He collapsed,
Nope.
and then he began to rage.
It was severe.
Yep.
I just rapidly hit that button by accident. I grieved. I'm the patriarch. Favors. Sexual favors. Make no mistake. Koron, help. Clan. aid. 2 young warriors. And now we're in. And now we are in like Flynn. Okay.
Have you ever seen that movie?
I haven't not.
So you have?
What movie?
In like Flynn.
I don't think I have.
Well, you said I haven't not. So
I haven't.
Like, oh, so
I haven't not seen it. No, I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I same honestly, and not for lack of trying. To be honest, it's sort of one of those that like kind of exists in obscurity based on streaming and stuff. You know. Actually, last weekend I started going down this like weird horror movie pathway kind of thing, and so essentially I watched House on Haunted Hill, the newer one, not the one with Vincent Price.
Yeah. Yep.
But the one with like Famke Janssen and the guy who played not Davy Jones, Captain Barbosa, and then I also watched The Haunting, which
yeah,
dude, The Haunting, like okay,
it's based on something. That's based on a book. It's not called The Haunting though, but it's based on
The Haunting of Hill House or something like that. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's it.
And
which also became its own miniseries. But go ahead.
Right. So I have to say, well, first of all, dude, Liam Neeson, I love seeing him and stuff, and I think that was like adjacent to his Star Wars appearances.
Good era for him.
Dude, it was. And then a little bit of a lull, and then Taken. So, he's coming back. and now he's going to be in the new Lethal Weapon. Not Lethal Weapon. What am I talking about? Naked Gun. The new Naked Gun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about that, honestly. And that is a sacred thing for me. Those are the sacred texts. But no, dude, honestly, like Owen Wilson, Catherine Zeta-Jones, like I was kind of going along. I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. I don't know the name of the main gal. She's not great in that movie. However, she's in the first Conjuring movie.
There we go.
Way better. Fantastic in the first Conjuring movie. She's like the mom, and she's like she becomes haunted or something. You gotta get your boots on. Yeah, there you go. It's rusty.
Beedle-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Yeah, but it's got to be timed, Oh, run! Okay, good. You got it. You made it. We got it. But and then also another movie kind of around that era, in my opinion, underrated. You're probably gonna have to roll on this one. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not gonna make it. You hesitated. I won't hesitate, bitch.
Ye of Little Faith.
Yes. 13 Ghosts, dude. That was the other one that I watched last weekend. And also not great. Tony Shalhoub, you did your best, okay? Matthew Lillard, I love you in anything, dude. You're such a good dude, I pray that there are no skeletons in your closet that will come out one day, because I will be crushed. Because I love the little dude. The Lilster.
Oh wow!
I saw that coming from.
Yeah.
Not a mile away, I guess.
Like a half mile away.
Like 2 feet. That's how close. This is.
Okay. Great.
Oh yeah, you need a little heart action to make yourself feel better.
I'm just gonna save really quick, just for like
for posterity.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, dude, because there we go. Okay. Whew, that's an hour's worth of work that we would have lost if things went sideways.
If my Gamecube
what was that,
died. No, dude. I mean, the heck.
Oh,
man.
at least he put the thumbs up, though, dude. He was like, he Terminated it, man. He was like, excellent. Excellent job, Link. okay, this doesn't make sense. Come along with me. He jumped into a lava pit multiple times, and yet came out unscathed until that last one, where then it was a game over. Bro, it's lava, dude. The first time you go in is a game over. Okay?
Right.
That's where game mechanics don't quite work. Like, I get it if you're hit by something or punched in the face or whatever. Like, healing potions are a thing. Sure, of course. Healing potions do not work on lava, bro.
They just don't.
They don't. I mean, it's forever.
When's the last time you watched the movie Contact?
Ooh, it's been a while. That's the one with Jodie Foster, right? And her dad's the alien?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
is he an alien, though? Or is he just... Is he just... Well, he becomes an alien when he dies.
Yeah, but that's... I don't think putting the rock on there is good.
I don't know. Why is it there, then?
Just to break so that you can... Because they know bad things are going to happen.
Maybe. Yeah, you're right. It didn't do nothing.
Yeah, it's tiny. If it was your size, then that would be a very different story. Very different. Hey. Oh. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
That's how that works. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie. I think about that movie sometimes. Like
I don't.
Never think about it. Never ever.
Ever. No, it's the same thing. That is equivalency with the Roman Empire for me. Don't think about it.
Man, shout out in the comments. Do you think about the movie Contact with Jodie Foster
or Jodie Benson? It's very different. It's a very different person. Jodie Benson, for those of you that don't know, is the voice of the Little Mermaid. Yeah, fun fact.
Kiss digger.
Wow.
I'm gonna just do this damn. Dude, okay. We always do the Theo Von thing where we're like, pull up a dam. Did you see the video recently where he, like, choke slammed a guy?
Absolutely not.
Like, some dude was like, I don't want to say he was heckling him. Something clearly, you don't really get the context of it.
Sure.
In the video because you don't know but the dude goes up to him and says something. Okay. And then Theo just kind of, doesn't do anything. And then the dude comes back and like touches his like back or something. Gosh. And yeah, Theo does not take kindly. He pushes him away via the neck.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, and when I see stuff like that, I'm like, okay, I got to instantly see if maybe he made a statement or something. And he's like, hey, this is what happened. Like, this was taken out of context.
Like a snap decision. Yeah, exactly. You got to do your sleuthing.
But yeah, he hasn't come out and said like, this is what happened yet. So like, I'm curious.
The question too is, was that recent? You know what I mean? Like, was that like a legit recent thing, or was that something that happened a couple years ago and he's already had a statement about it? You never know, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's new. I mean, like, I get what you're saying. Is it like resurfaced, or is it
like, is it new to you? But
nah,
not new
it's new.
World.
It's new to TMZ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. It's current event.
That is not a trustworthy news source.
No, but
they don't cover old stuff as much as the internet would. So, yeah, dude. Did you ever watch TMZ?
No.
Like, okay. I mean,
no.
I didn't like watch it, but I know the structure where it's like they had a camera. It was in an office, and they were like, oh, hey, so what would happen? Oh, Britney Spears ended up buying a Coca-Cola instead of the Pepsi. And like, oh my God, do we have pictures of that? Like, yeah, here it is. And it's like poorly, early 2000s.
And it's the one guy, like the main TMZ guy.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like the boss or whatever. The CEO of just being garbage.
Yeah, dude.
You being a human, so yeah.
Yeah, so as a matter of fact, I have watched that.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny. You know, you don't see that side of him like, but dude, I think you can get pushed if you're a celebrity and people are just coming at you constantly. God only knows what that guy said to him. Obviously it wasn't great because he was set off by it.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not trying to defend anyone, but the reality of fame is that it comes with a price, and most people don't realize that. And those that do end up like I don't want to say they're as popular, or they're like the ones that have those instances where, like, you know, you push somebody, you chokeslam somebody, you I don't know, you like slap them in an elevator or something, like they end up getting more attention, but that's not good. You know, you're not seeing Matthew Lillard on TMZ, just as an example.
Right.
You know, but he's a good dude. You don't hear from TMZ that, like, oh, he was at a convention this past weekend and he made sure to give every person that came to see him a hug or a high five. Okay, yeah, you got to use, nah, dog, you got to use them boots and you got to get all magnetized on that thing. But I think you have to turn it on. I don't know if it's active. Yeah, you gotta like turn it on and power it somehow. I'm sure there's a pedestal. Ooh, people.
Hey, buddy.
Somebody to finally fight.
Yeah, it's been a minute, dude. Well, I mean, you couldn't take out the Gorons, but I wasn't really fighting. That was more like just poking things.
Yeah, there are some celebs, though, Matthew Lillard being one of them, that just don't have any drama. And I don't know. I mean, is that good? You know?
It is. I mean,
don't we want the drama?
Well, I mean, that's we as humans crave it because, oh, your first blue rupee ever. I don't get that. You know, like, you've picked up blue rupees before. Why is it focusing?
I know, dude. I've thought that so many times throughout this game.
Yeah. Definitely a glitch, a computer glitch in the game. But
Son of a glitch.
Man, I think that living a life of less drama is important for mental health, dude. I mean, you know, when you do social media, though, you have to realize social media, plays, media in general, acting, anything. Being a politician even, and I hate those people because they're actively screwing up our future. You have to understand that life as you know it is going to change. Like, you cannot, if you are yourself, 100% yourself, then you can lose who you are, because eventually you get into the habit of, well, this worked, and this gave me the dopamine hit, this gave me fame, this gave me the excitement. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep chasing that dragon, man. The dragon that I'll never catch. I gotta keep chasing it, and you can, dude. You just have to understand that, like, it's not your time anymore. You know, it comes and goes. It hasn't come for us yet, and that's fine. You know, that's okay. When it comes, I will be excited for that time, because who doesn't love a good coming of age tale?
Dude, there was a guy who, like, tried to get all, like, I don't know, like, he tried to say that we were, like, making trash content, and I was like, bro, like, why are you even wasting your time commenting on this? Like,
well, why are we wasting our time even doing this? You
know,
but I mean?
I like it. I don't mind crude humor. Why is he even wasting his time, like, even commenting, dude? I never do that. Do you sleuth around on the internet and just comment on random stuff just to be ignorant, just to be like a turd? I just am not like that.
At some point, and this is a small percentage of any comment that I've ever made. At some point, I'm sure that I have said negative things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that has occurred in a comment section with a username that I have used. Okay, I'm not proud of that fact. I'm not pleased by that fact. But there are plenty of times where I have even started writing a comment, and then I'll check myself a little bit because I'm like, okay, how could this be misconstrued? You know what I mean? How could this be taken the wrong way? And I'm like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth me making somebody feel bad because I'm trying to be sarcastic and they don't get it. You know what I mean? It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it.
I don't ever waste my time on stuff like that. It's just so like,
nope.
I don't get triggered by stuff on the internet, I guess.
Well, yeah, you do. We all do. I mean, we all have those moments of getting upset about something. It may not be like the standard upsetness that most people will kind of fall into the trap of, but like I mean, it all happens, dude. Like there's something that you are passionate about out there that someone is going to say like trash, and then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, see, that's where you were supposed to go after you pulled the wall. So
after I pulled it
after you pulled the window and the wall, and I'm sure there's some sweat dripping down Link's balls right now, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's 10,000 degrees in there.
Watching all these Dodongos crawl. Skeet. I can't say the next line. Because this is a PG. Yep. Yeah, you go. PG 13-ish. PG. Yeah. We're trying to keep it for multiple audience.
What's going on in the comments? Anything? Anybody good in there? Buster Bait. What's up, guys?
Dude, that was a while.
It was 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago, yeah. So
did you respond to Buster though?
Yeah, that was when you peed.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So I did.
I never doubted you.
I doubt me. All the time. It's a constant state of doubt. It's that internal monologue of just hate yourself. You know, and you know, the whole like, oh, if you know, would you take this deal if you got $1 million, but the person you hate the most got $1.5 million? I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm taking $2.5 million home, boy. Because there's no one that I hate more than myself.
Well.
And then secondarily, Chris. I mean, I'm sure if I met the guy, I'm sure we would be fine. Yeah, see, dude, look at that. Check out that. That's cool. I like this.
Yeah.
This is a cool little element of, you know, it's great. Yeah, you got it. No. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, dude. Defying gravity.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
Cooking right along here. Oh, there's this old decrepit old Goron man.
I thought I felt the presence, but I was surprised to find a young human instead of the Grim Reaper. Word has come to me that you and Gorchoro are faith and you hear. I must. Do you have any coupons for coffee? I'm one of 4 Goron elders. I'm Goramoto, is my name.
Goramoto.
You are a hero.
Heroic?
Prostate the size of a watermelon.
Oh, he gave you a anal.
A shard of a key.
Oh.
We need 3 shards.
Okay, 3. That's good.
One of the key shards merged together and give a ticket to Darius Rucker VIP backstage. The key is to split the 3 pieces, then give it to the elders so that no one could get our porn stash. But the problem is the 3 of us have to get together if we ever want a jacket. Hurry, find the others so that you too can get.
Dude, you know, it's comments like that that get Billy Bob 853 really worked up.
Good, dude. Sometimes you gotta get worked up. Speaking of getting worked up, and I know I said we weren't gonna get super political. I'm not gonna dive too deep into this, but I'm kind of worried, dude. There are politicians out there that are trying to ban porn. I'm worried, dude. I mean, I have a collection of sorts, and I'm not gonna get into that because that's, you know, that's for me. That's not for you. That's for me.
What's funny is, does that mean that it becomes illegal for you to have that?
Yeah, which makes it even spicier, dude. Like, that makes it better.
That might be good. I mean, it really might be good for you.
Well, here's the thing. I think, okay, if that happens, like if they banned porn altogether, they would lose so much in tax dollars, bro. Like, and here's the thing too, like you have to ban so much. Like you would have to ban all of the sites. There's a lot of them. We all know about the hub because that's the most popular. But then there's also OF, and then there's also the chat sites and the cam sites, and you know, there's also like the like Brazzers and stuff, like the companies that produce this stuff, the studios, if you will. Those all exist, dude. You're gonna have to go after all of those people.
Imagine all the out of work actresses.
Well, and I'm sure. Well, I mean, depending, they'll be fine, depending on what the outlets are that are available. But if you shut everything down, dude, that is when a revolution will happen. Because if there's one thing that all of us can agree on, when it comes to releasing tension, all right, there's one thing that works for every human. Unless you are asexual, I can't remember. I can't remember which one it is where you are just like, nah, that just doesn't. I don't vibe with that. Shout out in the comments, I guess. I'm not 100% up to date on my terminology, but yeah, dude, like, please don't take away my porn. There's not. The world sucks as it is. Okay, sometimes you just need a couple of minutes, 2.5 minutes to relax in your day, because the loneliness epidemic is real. And you know,
I'm so lonely.
And who else is going to pay attention to the emo baddies on the internet? You know, if it's not me, then who else? Is it going to be the representative of North Carolina? Is that going to be you? I don't know. Probably not. I think you went this way, dude. I don't think there's another way.
It's going to end up being like prohibition, where like the same people that banned alcohol were like at speakeasies drinking alcohol.
Yeah, okay, but does that mean that like theaters are going to start, like, we're going to get like the resurgence of the porno theaters where everyone's just going to go and like Pee Wee Herman themselves in there?
Yeah, that didn't end well for Pee Wee.
Well, I mean, it was okay. Like it wasn't good at the time. He got work after that, so that's fine. You know, but I heard that. I'm not gonna make say ill of the dead. Rest in peace, Paul Rubens. You were too good for this world. You were the father of the Penguin in 2 DC projects. So I have nothing bad to say about you. Yeah, dude, I think you gotta go back, bro. Look at your map, dog. Look at your map. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. It's not like you can get up there. You just turned them. You just
It didn't do nothing.
Yeah, look at your map, dude. You got 2 other directions to go. That is not the room that you were just in.
Yeah, but you got to get up there. Yeah, we're stuck here.
Dude,
we're stuck in this room.
There's a door up there, bro.
I know, but how do you get up there?
Go back.
No, you can't go back. I just did that.
You can't go through that door that's right there?
I did. Watch. I'll just prove it to you, Mr. Know-It-All. Check it out.
Yeah. Okay, he's opening the door. Yeah, can you, is there not like a bomb or something around there? Is there anything up above? Like,
you can't say bomb on an airplane.
If you say that one more time, I am going to rage quit this stream.
Yeah, you can't, dude. I know it's in that other room, and that's why there's a door at the top. We got to figure out how to get up top.
Okay, all right, stop, stand right there. Let's look around. Okay. Nothing is jumping out immediately.
I mean, I'm just gonna cheat in a second. Just give me a minute.
Wait. Okay. That you can't change the fact that the button has been pressed. So that is that. There's no other direction that you can go on this platform. It pretty much takes you up here. There's no other door in that room.
But there are those. We got to magnetize those in some way.
Right, but there has to be a way to connect to those.
Yeah. We're just going to look at Zelda dungeons, figure it out.
You know what really frustrates me?
What?
My brain immediately went to, just use the power where you, like, zip through the floor. Yeah, it's not this game, dude. It's not this. But it's also a good game.
Floor switch was create a magnet, shooting Link up to blah blah blah. He talks to the dude. Okay. There's a second treasure chest here, so run over and open it. Get a red repeat. Climb the ladder in the room next to the second floor and head towards the door. So maybe it is in that room with the old man. Hang on.
Okay.
I just missed it. There's a ladder in here, apparently.
While,
You mean this ladder that's super obviously right there? Anyways.
We do this on the internet for other people to watch. And we are so bad at video games. So if you are a person that is ever concerned about your level of video gameness, just watch our stream. It'll make you feel so much better.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not trying to be good. I'm just trying to be present.
Trying to be better, man. Trying to be better.
What about, I mean, I every time I see a meme about this, I want to watch it. And that is Small Soldiers. Like, it's been so long since I've watched that.
Yeah, it's a good movie, dude.
With Kirsten Dunst, bro.
Well, yeah, and then I forget who voiced the like action figures or whatever.
Oh, I think it's Arlie Army or whatever the one like Marine guy is. Hey, I think he's like the main.
I forget who
Small Soldier.
Who the animal main? It might hit me. Wait.
Gorgon.
Oh yeah, that's their planet or their hometown. I forget who the main dude is. But yeah, dude had like a little like I'm horrifying. Put me in your pocket. Like I mean, Jesus, really? You know, like freaking. Look at that head, bro.
I know. Apparently, you can put them places and like it'll help you get out or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I should have read that.
He's like the hero's path saves state or whatever. Like so, if you're in, so essentially, okay, let's say you needed something, you needed bombs or whatever. If you leave one of the pieces in this room, then you should be able to warp to the entrance. And then go out, go pick up groceries, and then come back, and then it'll put you back into that room. So it's like a teleporter or something.
Yeah.
Between two rooms.
What a weird thing to like write into this though. Like,
I mean, great in concept, horrifying in execution. Okay, no one's cosplaying that.
I don't know. Look it up. I bet they are.
I don't think they're cosplaying. They might like
Kakaruku or whatever his name is.
Kukuriku.
All right, what's this gonna do for us?
Yeah, let me
fit.
This is the point of the show where both of us are looking away.
In the zone?
Well, sort of, yeah. Yeah, I don't see cosplay, but I do see that someone made one, and it's awful. It's awful. I'm not hating on them. It's just I hate it.
What, their craft sucks or what?
No, it's nightmare fuel in reality. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, do you think God stays in heaven because he's afraid of his own creation? Like that level of just, you know.
Heart piece.
Oh, look at that.
This is such a slow burn, dude. These freaking dungeons and stuff.
Yeah, the dungeon crawl it's not as, I don't know, it's not as like forward momentum-y as Ocarina of Time was. It's a little more grindy. I mean, I enjoy a dungeon grind, but I prefer to grind in the privacy of my own home and not on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Grind on me.
But if there's anybody out there that would like to watch us grind on the internet, not the two of us together, but I don't know. Check out the page that we don't have Actually, if you want to see me grind, check out my TikTok page. I'm sure there's a video that we'll be posting soon of me using a salt grinder. There you go.
Wow.
You thought I was going to go a different direction with that, didn't you?
No. But I am curious about the salt grinder. What is the significance? Why were you salt grinding?
Well, okay, so actually, I have been in the journey of trying to eat better. I've come across this website called Melissa's Produce. They have a lot of quality stuff, and they have like some weird things that you wouldn't find in your normal grocery store. And I actually grabbed this thing called a watermelon radish, which, dude, it's like the size of an apple. It's huge. And I tried it out. You know, I did a little salad with watermelon radish and a couple other things. That video hasn't posted on TikTok yet, but it will be soon. And in that video, I did use a pink Himalayan salt grinder that was actually from Melissa's. But yeah, dude, like, you know, I think I said this in our last stream. It's like, I hate being someone that gets like totally sucked in by a brand, but I was definitely speaking out of both sides of my mouth on that one, because again, I'm totally sold on Lost and Found Energy, and I'm also sold on Melissa's Produce, dude. Okay, there's another thing that I filmed that I haven't edited yet, which I need to. They have popcorn that is it's got like it's like peppers, like they have a ghost pepper, a jalapeno, and a habanero. The habanero is like a kettle corn. Dude, it is the best popcorn I have ever had in my life, bro. Like the flavor to kernel ratio, I'm salivating right now just thinking about it. I had the last of it yesterday. I was in a snacky mood, and I had the last of my habanero kettle corn. And dude, the kettle corn, it tastes like you would get it at a fair, but then it has like that like spicy like heat level to it. Dude, the jalapeno, it's phenomenal. It's got like this lime zing to it, and then it's kind of like that smoky jalapeno taste, but it's not like overly spicy. So if you're kind of like a wuss when it comes to heat, that's perfect. Also, fun little like. Oh, I don't think you're gonna make it. I'm watching the wrong stream. That was a delayed response on my part. But anyway, yeah. So, but no, dude, it's delicious, man. It's my new favorite like popcorn that I don't make myself. So, if you're curious and if you like spicy things, go to melissas.com, search for popcorn, check it out. It's worth the try, and the calories. To be honest, I think it's like 3.5 cups of popcorn, and it's like 150 calories. Like totally freaking worth it. Oh, it's dude, I gotta. There's so many screens. And I'm watching the wrong one every single time. I'm so sorry. To you, Seth, and everyone else that is watching. All one other person.
Dude, I'm so over this game. I'm not gonna lie. I know I probably shouldn't say that to all the people who would want to tune in and watch this, because they're like, I love Twilight Princess. It's so cool. I remember when I played that game and it was really fun. Yeah, it's not fun anymore. I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun.
Well,
we gotta grind this though.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Since you're not having fun, and I'm not doing my job as a host here to bring you into a fun space, maybe one of our guests will be able to help you in a sort of way. So I would like to turn over my screen to a new found friend of mine. His name is Nigel Attenthorn. Nigel, can you help out here a little bit?
All I can think about in this moment is Nigel Thornberry, but
actually, Nigel Thornberry is a dear friend of mine, if you will.
Hey, Nigel, oh, there you are. I was gonna say, I didn't see you at first.
Sorry. Yes, as an old man, I do not work with technology quite well. And as you can see, here
we see the elusive, lonely gamer, Seth, in his natural element. Observe the hunched posture, the slack jaw, and the crumbs cascading like gentle snowfall on the top of a peak of a far-off mountain, potentially Mount Doom. Here at 9:25, he hasn't even blinked in the past 7 minutes. Fascinatingly, he believes he is in control of the game, but in truth, the game controls him.
That's right.
Watch now as he opens his 6th treasure chest full of green rubies. As he returns to the old man's room to smell the funk of the old man permeating throughout, he realizes that yes, he is no longer having fun. But it is not truly about the fun. It is about the achievement. It is about how he can rise above the rest and defeat this game that was created so long ago. Let's observe as he utters in his ancient call, "Bro, this game is broken." Truly, the nature is awe-inspiring.
Bro, this game is broken.
Now, hopefully, this has brought a semblance of a smile to your face. If it hasn't, then I have not done my job successfully. Seth, do you feel better?
I feel slightly better, yes.
Is there anything that I can do that might make your day just that much brighter?
I would love a breakfast burrito. Instead, I have some warm yogurt. Oh, there we go.
Yes, I love the segment where Seth enjoys warm yogurt. That once was cold, but has been slowly becoming room temperature on his desk. Well, with that, I shall take my leave because I need to drain my lizard.
I'm sorry for being so distant, Nigel. I'm just frustrated.
I understand.
I'm frustrated with this game, and I'm over it.
All right. Well, I hope your day gets better. I shall return you to your unfortunate co-host, Drew.
Hey, buddy.
Wow, Nigel's a real peach.
Real pip. Yeah.
He's
yeah,
good.
I mean,
He's one of the good ones, I think.
I think
Okay,
so
I
too.
think I need to go straight.
I mean, hey, dude, you can be bi if you want. You can do what you like, man. Variety is the spice of life. You know what I mean? Why go to the buffet and only get one thing? You know, taste around.
Okay, how do we get over there? That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That
I think I'm trying to get
Yeah.
up there.
Right.
Okay, so I got to go. That's it.
is-
Around.
okay.
Bring it around town. Bring it around town.
Around town. Yeah. All right. Yeah, dude.
It's so disorienting because I'm upside down.
I know, dude. I know. It's, and I think that's. I mean, you even if you tried like doing the flip, like it still wouldn't work.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Tell me a joke.
I was gonna say, dude, I feel bad. Like, all right, let me. I know what will help out here.
Cheer me up.
Let's get into some dad jokes, dude.
Oh,
Let's get
dad.
into-
Okay.
Let's get into some dad jokes. We're gonna go over to Twitter. Sorry, and we're gonna go to check out some dad jokes.
What do you follow, like a dad joke thing?
No, there is a dad says jokes at dad says joke on Twitter, which is
Nice.
Honestly, it's the best stream of dad jokes. This was posted nearly 4 hours ago.
Nice. Give it to me.
I was walking past a farm and a sign said duck eggs. I thought, That's an unnecessary comma. And then it hit me. Duck. Eggs. Get it?
Nope.
Duck. Okay.
Give me another one.
All right. Most bald people still own a comb. They just can't part with it.
They own what?
Most bald people still own a comb. They just can't part with it.
Wow. That's good. But shh.
Yeah, let's see if I can. All right. Let's see.
Don't fall off. Don't fall off. No pressure. No pressure. Don't fall off. Okay.
This might apply to you. I asked my wife if she loved me for my face or my body. She laughed and said it was my sense of humor.
No, lost on me.
Really, dude? Really? All
Explain it.
right. Are you serious? I asked my wife if she loved me for my face or my body. She laughed and said, no, it's your sense of humor. By saying, you're ugly, bro. You make me laugh.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Jesus.
Yeah. That makes
Watch
sense.
Two grown men get frustrated on the internet while one hates the game and the other trying to make him feel better.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm a dad joke guy.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if that's
What do you
gonna.
like? What do you want? What do you want? I'll be your dancing monkey.
What do you want? I want to talk about the Mighty Ducks.
Okay.
Gordon Bombay fan or what?
I mean, sure.
Do you think he was a good coach? You
No.
didn't like the Mighty Ducks, did you?
No, I loved the Mighty Ducks, dude. I just think he's an awful coach. Do you remember him in the first movie?
Yeah, he was like, he got like a DUI and that's why he
Yeah.
had to do it.
He's a drunk piece of crap, dude. Like, he's a womanizing drunk piece of crap that is totally sucked into the corporate life and just milking his mouth off of the member of anyone that's above him so that he can move himself forward in life. The only person that he has any redeeming factor in that movie that is an adult is Hans. He's a great man. And honestly,
What are you talking about? Mighty Ducks 2?
Well, is Hans in the first one?
No.
The old man?
You're
He's
talking about
only
the
in
guy
two?
that. No, you're right, Hans. And then they
Or
and
Johann.
then
remember.
in one of the sequels he dies and then they spoiler alert. Sorry guys. And then and then they're like for Hans.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And maybe he died in real, or they just didn't want to pay him. Either way, sad.
Yeah,
But no,
dude.
man. So that dude is a peach. That dude is a gem.
Yeah,
right?
he sharpens
And
the
then-
skates.
Right, and then you have Gordon Bombay, who again is just human garbage, and then he decides okay, yeah, I guess I have to do this stupid community service, and with all these delinquent kids, one of them from Pete and Pete, that kid, and then the other guy who ends up becoming Foggy in the Daredevil show, and
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen the new Daredevil show, but I've already been spoilered about something involving Foggy, and I don't want to watch the new Daredevil show because Foggy's one of my favorite characters, okay? And so I don't know if I want to go through that as a viewer of a show. And
Heartbreak.
shame on you. Apparently, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be that guy and spoiler stuff on the internet because I don't actually know this, but apparently Foggy dies, bro. That's
What?
awful. He's my favorite character on that show. My favorite secondary character. Obviously, I love Charlie Cox. He is a beautiful human being. I've met him in person, and he invited me to Thanksgiving. To be perfectly real with you, it happened. I mean, obviously, I couldn't go because I don't know where he lives. He didn't give me an address, but he was like, "Hey, I'll see you at Thanksgiving," because we have family members that have similar names. And it was fun. It was a great experience. I love that man, and I will fight for him. Yeah, dude, you got to thread the needle on this one, dude. You got to thread the needle on this one. Ah, look at that. Okay, I kind of like.
That was all right.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
back to liking this, I think.
Yeah, dude. Simple things in life you try.
This better
no,
be a
dude,
piece of this
so-
freaking key, dude.
Yeah, and then
It's a rupee.
I'm trying to think of anybody else who was in that movie that may have had significance outside of it. I don't think really anybody. But yeah, dude, Emilio Estevez, what has he done lately? Nothing.
The Mighty Ducks show on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I guess. And but before that, again, what else?
Yeah.
And dude, I guarantee they're gonna Willow that show. You know what I mean? Like they're just gonna delete it. And they're gonna take it as a tax write-off, and then no one. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm not gonna be able to watch it.
I know.
Again.
I know.
You know?
Shame on me. I am a fan. Whoa, the frick?
Yeah, I remember those things from other games too. That seems like a door, right? Or a bridge? No, that's a bridge.
Bridge to Terabithia. You remember that one?
Bridge. I remember the name. I never saw it. I don't know what Terabithia is. It sounded like
I think it was like a made-up place that they.
Was it like what you call it? Narnia? Was that like Narnia, or was it like truly made up? Because Narnia is real, dude. I don't know if you knew this, but like Narnia is real.
Where's
Narnia? Place.
What do you mean by that?
Like you go through a wardrobe, you go to a real place with lions and wardrobes.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I mean, who didn't read that in like 7th grade?
Dude, and you have freaking Magneto, not Magneto. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. You have Professor X as a satyr, bro. Like, how could you not love that? You know, it's great. I forget his actual name. I want to keep calling him Zac Efron, but that's not his name.
You don't think so?
It's not Zachary Quinto either. That's Spock. I don't know his name. Chat, help. I'm having an old man moment. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that happened. But no, dude, I mean,
did.
okay, if I'm being real, I'm being a contrarian, okay? I love the Mighty Ducks, dude. It gives me all the feels. I
want one of those jerseys, dude. I never got one.
I thought I did. I thought I did. When I was a kid, I really wanted them. And then like the old school one, the green one with like the dumb derpy looking duck.
Not when they became Team USA, but when they were the actual Ducks.
Right. Well, then they had like the duck hockey mask thing. Like that,
yeah. Did you watch the Mighty Ducks show? Like that was like the animated series where they were like superheroes.
I did. Not a lot. But
not them. They weren't superheroes, but it was like it wasn't even really a spin-off. I don't even know what you call that, but it was something.
I know. Yeah, like inspired by or adjacent to. Like
something.
Even the real Ghostbusters was about the Ghostbusters. Like I don't know what they were thinking when they were trying to do that show. Very much like a Street Sharks, like, hey, Ninja Turtles are popular. We should rip it off with another popular opportunity. I need to look this up. How many seasons did they have of the Mighty Ducks animated show?
I had some of the toys.
Really?
Yeah. I liked it a lot. I mean, I had like the Duck Mobile or whatever.
Okay,
I watched it.
I definitely fat fingered this. Okay, so let's head over to IMDb to check out. Oh, apparently it is the Mighty Ducks, the animated series, is streaming on Disney Plus, according to IMDb here. 26 episodes. That's it. It got. Yep, that's it.
26 episodes. So how many seasons was that?
Just one.
Really?
Season. Yeah.
It was enough for me to buy the toys. I really liked it.
True. 96, bro. That was a good year. 96, 97. Good time.
That was a good year for me. I was in my freaking prime, dude.
I was fourth grade, fifth grade. I can't really. I'm not really good at like timelines and stuff. But I think I like left elementary school in '99. I don't know. All I remember is getting this big paper 99, and it was at like a moment of like I don't know, like evolution or something for me. Like I was leaving 6th grade, going into 7th grade. I don't remember. Like that was kind of when they started doing the trivial graduations. It's like, oh, my kid's graduating from 2nd grade and going into 3rd grade. Like, no, he's just going into a different grade. He's not graduating from anything. gradually becoming older, like all of us. Slowly
Yeah.
hastening our journey to the grave. That yeah, that's where we're all heading.
Yeah. I try not to think about it.
It's all right, man. I honestly don't mind. You know, I think once you accept the inevitability of, you know, life, then it's fine. You know, it's fine. You know, I mean, sometimes I do feel bad about not doing enough stuff. You know, lounging around, lazing on the couch. But yeah, I think about stuff. You know, think about it. I should be a philosopher, honestly. Just being paid to think about stuff. Like, that'd be great, dude. Philosophizing.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on the paycheck.
There it is.
And it depends on the you know, the requirements.
Death.
Do I have to produce?
Well, speaking of philosophy and things like that, I read this book that kind of tied into Buddhism, and like they made this comment. I don't know if this is like a true Buddhist like saying or whatever. Maybe it is.
Okay.
But basically, he was like, death is the reward. You know,
Sure.
like the end of a good
Sure.
life. You know, you're tired,
Yeah.
man. You're just tired.
Exactly.
And death is the reward. You get to get forever sleep.
Freedom. Yeah. Well, no, I kind of agree with that. I mean, the life as it is now is pain. I mean, you know, not to like bring people down, but like it's an experience of things. Like we experience all kinds of things. We experience, you know, heartbreak. We experience pain. We experience trials, tribulations. That is the majority of what we do as humans.
The dark side brings suffering, brings
It
pain.
does. It does. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like,
I don't know. I didn't memorize the pattern, and now it's gonna like, on purpose, it's gonna. There it
I
is.
was gonna say, get over to the other side, and then yeah.
Break on through to the other side.
Yeah, man. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this, man.
Is it all gonna pay off? Is it gonna pay off? Is it? Is it? Is it?
Oh, young man, I'm pleased to see you, but far from this. If the 4 answers. Wait, I thought there were only 3. I'm called welcome to Abizus. Jeff Abizu.
Jeff
You
Bezos.
heard the plight of our patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother.
There it is. Biatch.
Okay, now I need to go back to my corner so that I can try to deal with pooing with my massive hemorrhoid. It's
Talking
made of
about-
rock, you see.
A weapon of some sort.
Of course, I mean, there's going to be an unlockable in this dungeon that you're going to have to use for this dungeon, and then never use for any other dungeon. That's how
Take
it
the
works.
guard and take it with you. This blessing of the Gorons. All right, shut up. Just shut your mouth, dude. What do you think of the movie? I know we've referenced it, but like, what do you truly think of the movie Hook?
Oh, dude, I love it.
Me too.
I love that movie. I don't watch it enough, to be perfectly honest. Like, when I was a kid, that was one of those like cherished movies, and I didn't think of it in the frame of it being Peter Pan. You know, like
Yeah.
like Disney's Peter Pan. Like I wasn't even thinking, because I don't care about Disney's Peter Pan or the young Peter Pan. I don't care about that story, dude. Like,
Really?
it's literally. I don't care about it, dude. It's about some kid who's being a brat who like steals other children.
He doesn't
and
want
is
to grow
just
up,
full
dude.
of mischief. Well, right, because, and this was like a recent like sort of wrinkle in a story that I'm not gonna read, but read, like I kind of back covered it. There's a book where essentially there's always a cycle of Hooks and Peter Pans, and when Peter Pan gets old, he becomes the new Hook, and then all of
That
the
makes a lot of
Lost Boys that
sense.
yeah, and then all the Lost Boys that he had become the pirates. So
Whoa.
time does not escape Peter Pan. It is just that there's always a cycle. Like it's like the whole, oh dude, nope, that's a nope. Nope, yep.
The Nope.
There's always that cycle of like, and I mean, I appreciate, like, it kind of explains things. I mean, to me, I think it would be better to have this like perpetual state of frozen in time, because that would play into the whole I don't want to grow up.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me.
Kid, you know. But yeah, man, I loved. First of all, Robin Williams is a treasure. He's a gift that was given to humanity, and I am sorry for the pain that he experienced in his life. But his reward was his release, and our reward is everything that he's done. But dude, I loved it, man. And Dustin Hoffman too. Like, dude, I didn't know that was Dustin Hoffman for a very long time, because he's got the wig, he's got the mustache. Like, it doesn't look like Tootsie, dude. It doesn't look like The Graduate. It doesn't look like I'm trying to think of something else that he's been in. I know he's been in tons of stuff. Not recently though. I don't think he's done much recently. But dude's got his money, you know. It's fine. Just do your thing. Enjoy being a grandpa.
A grandpa.
A grandpa. Enjoy being a grandpa. Something that I will never experience in my life. Uncle. That's all. That's all I got. Even if I'm an uncle to someone else. Okay. You know, it depends on that term. Kind of bothers me sometimes, and I don't know why.
Like, what, uncle?
Unk.
Say uncle.
UNC. Unk. And it's a common term amongst the youngsters, making me sound like a true unk myself. Where it's
you
like,
are an unk.
I am, but it is sort of that, like, oh, he's old, he's slow, he doesn't get it, he's not hip, and I yeah, duh. But it's also kind of used in a derogatory way, and so I sometimes I take offense to it. Like, reverting back to that Discord that I'm in, that I'm old in, they're like, you know, bro, Unk took forever to respond or whatever, and it's true, because honestly, that was more my ADHD brain. I got distracted by something shiny and then forgot, and I was like, oh crap, I should probably send this.
It's shiny.
Yeah, dude. So, but that was more of what it was. It wasn't. I mean, it is that I'm old, but I type quickly. I grew up in that age of being able to type fast. Yeah. Okay. Now.
All right. Look. We gotta somehow.
Look at this.
Wait. I know what it was before. Remember, there was like a ladder, and we missed it, or I missed it. Yep, it's right down there.
Where were you when they built that ladder to heaven?
You have made that joke before, but I still like it.
Yeah, it's been a bit though. It's been a bit.
Dude, look this up. Did Captain America, the original Captain America movie, come out on VHS? Because I'm staring at a copy of it.
Wait, Captain America: The First Avenger?
I don't know. Did any of the Captain America movies come out on VHS? I thought they were newer than that. I thought they escaped the VHS era.
There is a hang on.
Is there a movie not
yes.
MCU called Captain America?
Yep.
Okay, because I'm staring at the spine. And
yes. Okay, so there's a lot of Captain America stuff. So not only was there a Captain America cartoon VHS, let's see. I'm trying to okay, here we go. I think this is it. Okay, so there is a Captain America: The First Avengers VHS by Reddit created cover art.
Nah, not that.
Mock-up. That's not what this is. But okay, here we go. Is this by my guy Rip Hard Cheese? Let's see. There's no description, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit further research here.
What about Iron Man? That's got to be like a cartoon or something.
Yep. Again, there was an old Iron Man live action show. There may have been another movie. Captain America.
Is this the mini boss or is this the boss?
Ooh, I don't know. He's kind of swole. I don't think he's mini at all, dude.
Right.
He might be a mini boss though. He doesn't look like a garbage person.
Please, I'll protect the treasure from you. Well, we need some treasure.
Okay, so In 1990, there was a Captain America movie, live action, starring Matt Salinger as Steve Rogers. Let's see if there's anybody in this that you might know. Wow. Nope. So yes, there was a movie in 1990s called Captain America. It looks okay. So it looks like Captain America is wearing.
All right.
If I said catsuit, would you know what I'm talking about? Like from a sexual perspective?
No.
Okay, so it's essentially like a latex bodysuit that you
Oh,
like,
yeah,
pour yourself into. It looks like that he's in, but they cut the face out. So he's like vacuum sealed into his suit, which
Oh.
you know, I'm not mad at that. You know, good for him. You know, locks in freshness. But I also need to look up this. Okay, so there's a movie back in '88 called Space Mutiny. I love it. It's great. I highly recommend you checking it out. And Reb Brown, who was the main character, Dave Ryder, the main character, he was he was Captain America in a movie. Is this a movie? This is a movie, a TV movie from 1979 called Captain America, and then there was Captain America 2, Death Too Soon. So yes, there on record 3 Captain America movies pre-MCU, and I'll say, I mean, it's Marvel still, but it's before Disney owned Marvel and started pumping stuff out. Yeah, dude.
Captain America here. The best of the best of the best, sir.
With honors. That's Captain America.
Okay, hang on. When he is nearby, grab Dangaro. Okay.
Grab it.
So they want us to grab him? I don't know.
Grab him, dude. Grip them cheeks, bro.
Grip it and rip it.
He does have some like BDSM stuff on, so I think he's into the dirty stuff, dude. Like look at him. He's seen a Dami dungeon before, dude. He's a fan of the Dami monster. Let's just say that. Got a great boots. Okay, we're not.
There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
That's some Bowser level stuff, bro.
Yeah, very.
So long, Gay Bowser.
It's on brand for Nintendo for sure.
Definitely, dude. Man, look at this. He's kind of cyberpunk.
No!
Dude. Oh, you agree. Okay. Yeah, you can.
There.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, dude, I'm digging this, man. This is definitely the weird kid in class of the Goron people. You know, he was not. Just grab. Yeah, dude. Grab it. Okay, now
Comes in threes, you know that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, keep the boots on, dude. It's okay. It doesn't look like his armor is coming off, which is a common. That's unfortunate. You almost like saved it.
I hate this.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. I get it. I know.
Wait.
I know how you feel.
I just got a text. It's from God. And he says...
your appointment is tomorrow.
He says it's time for another sponsor plug.
Oh.
And, yeah, in addition to Sad Boy Energy, we have another sponsor. Only Cans, the spicy beverage subscription service. Massive thanks to our sponsor, Only Cans. It's like OnlyFans, but way more carbonated. Every month, they deliver steamy, sultry photos of soda cans. We're talking slow pour shots, barely twisted caps, and cans getting shaken, gently.
Oh.
Whether you're into vintage cherry Pepsi pinups or you're a
cherry.
hardcore LaCroix simp, Only Cans has the fizz to quench that weirdly specific thirst. And if you upgrade to their premium tier called Aluminum After Dark, they'll send you a hand-signed can with messages like, "Crack me open, big boy." Use my code FizzyFantasies to get your first can calendar for free. Onlycans.com. Check them out.
Man, I want to get my hands on them cans, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Seriously, man. That is an oddly specific fetish, I guess. But
Sure.
I mean, whatever you're into, dude. I mean, if you're into whoa.
The thing about it though is there is nothing I mean that's kind of right up my alley, man. I mean, you know, obviously I love getting off the stream with a good crack of a can, you know, and that fizzy sensation. I prefer I mean I love getting, you know, like a Coke or a Dr. Pepper out of a glass bottle on occasion, but that's a special occasion.
Yeah.
Cans, dude. It's crisp, you know, and I appreciate
It's
that.
creamy. Are you gonna get the new? Did you see that Jones is coming back out with like another round of Fallout related stuff?
Yeah. So, now are you talking about the victory soda that has the Nuka-Cola cap on it instead of the Jones cap?
I don't know. I just saw that they had something new coming out.
Okay. Well, okay. So, it's funny that you mentioned this because I saw it on TikTok. Immediately ran over to this page. I think it was like exoticbeverages.com or something like that. Ran over to the page, ordered that, and I think one other thing. There was, I think they also had Jones is now coming in cans, and they also have a diet something. I think it's just like their diet cola in cans, and I was like, I have to try this, dude. Like, I as a person that is trying to, like, I haven't had a non-diet or non-zero soda in like over a year. Well, I take that back. I did have like a Jones at one point, but there was, you know, some specific reasons for that, which I won't get into. But yeah, man, like I'm down for the. Okay, cool, good.
Oh, my butt. Oh.
So it's funny that you say that, dude. I've ordered it. I ordered it a while ago.
Oh, really?
Have it.
Wow, like
Yeah.
it's that far in advance you got to get it? Maybe you're
Dude,
going to see the patriarch of our tribe.
I don't know, dude. I have this feeling like I got duped.
That's why you were here. In case, take this weapon of the hero of the past, but in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. Well, duh, dude. That's why I'm freaking here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Bruh. What are you thinking, bruh?
Bruh.
Okay, what is it? What is...
What is it? I mean, what is it? What do you want?
What is the... I think it's back here. I think
he's got like ketchup and mustard on him, dude.
I don't think that's it. Pull up a damn...
Okay.
Yep, it's this way.
Okay. So, all right, I just pulled it up. So the shop app or whatever, which tracks a lot of stuff, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Exotic Soda Company. So yeah, there's the Jones Soda. Oh no. Okay. It's the Quantum. The Jones Quantum that they're coming out with that has the like special release cap. Like it has a Nuka-Cola cap. It doesn't have. Oh, look at that, dude!
Hero's bow.
Throwing them hero bows. Also, I got a 4-pack of that, and then a 4-pack of the Sonic the Hedgehog Jones soda. I didn't know that even existed, bro.
Nice.
I'm excited about that. I don't plan on cracking it at all, because I'm that kind of person. And then I also got a 4-pack of the Jones Cola sugar-free can. So
nice.
It says preparing for shipment, but I'll believe it when I see it. You know, because yeah, dude, I feel like there have been so many instances in my life where I have been screwed over that I don't believe anything anymore. You know what I mean? I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I don't know what she's saying. Like, what? Like, where is my shield?
Say what you need to say. Where is your shield? Wait, I thought you had one.
She says, there's still one Goron Elder left, a key shard. We have to get it as quickly as possible. Okay, so she's not going to, like, tell me what she just told me again, which is fair because I should have listened.
You should have. Yeah. No. You got to put the arrowhead. Yep. Nope. Yep. No. Okay, now I'm just screwing with you.
Hang on. Is it right there?
No, a little higher. No.
Should I hit the thing in the center?
Hit the thing that's glowing, dude.
You think so?
Yeah.
I knew it.
See? It's the eyeball, dude. Look.
Nah, dude. No, you hit. I just hit the strings. That's all. Hang on. Hey, how exactly do you plan to fight the monsters in here without a shield? You perishing in a place like this isn't going to do any favors, so why don't you equip yourself properly before you regret it? I don't know. Where is my shield?
Look in the main. No, not that one. The with your outfit. Yeah, dude, you don't have a shield anymore. I assume it would be right under your sword, right above your tunic. So that means, and if you've been watching this stream, you can tell us exactly when it happened. I think I know when it happened. We lost our shield. Someone stole it. A demon stole it. So this is the perfect opportunity for you to use Creepy McNightmare fuel. Because what you're going to have to do is, you're going to have to leave little Dookum's behind, and then you're going to have its little buzzy head guy take you back to the front of the dungeon. And then we're going to have to stumble around and find...
Well, I think I can buy it. Hang on, watch this.
Well, yeah, a vendor. You got to find a vendor.
Yeah, it's down where those one dudes are. Where the, Do you want to leave? I can work you right out.
Leave? I can help you out right now. You can right here, so there's no worry. Yes, thank you for using me.
What a weird concept that somebody came up with at the...
I know, dude, and look at this horrible thing.
Let me introduce you to this Junior. It's time to walk back in the Spencer Town. He'll go inside your rectum when you need him to. That's why he lives in me.
Yep.
Wow.
I know, dude. It's like the weird... Someone was on some good shrooms when they were writing this a little bit. They're like, okay, we're going to have a way for them to leave because them going all the way back through the dungeon, we can't do that. We got to make these dungeons more complex. So...
Hey, what's up, brother? Where you going, dude? You want to come over here? Just beef.
I'm not doing that. So back where they were like bathing in the...
Okay, in the hot springs?
That's where I saw a shield. And I think that's why this happens. I think that's why. It's not in the... Yeah, you're right. We probably... What?
No, you just went back into the dungeon. Yep. Wait. What? No. What? I guess this is right. What? I'm totally confused, dude. Is this the dungeon or is this not the dungeon?
This is the dungeon, but I have to like tell him that I want to go back. Oh, what does she want? Hey, how exactly do you... Okay, thanks again. Like what?
Why? There's not a shop in the dungeon.
Yes, there is. It's down where. Oh wait, you're right. It's
the hot springs were outside the dungeon.
Okay. So now I got to run back out of the dungeon. God, I hope I didn't screw this up.
Yeah, you might have.
I should be able to leave the dungeon.
Yeah, you'll be able to leave, but you might not be able to go back to the place that you were before because Ukuriku jumped in your
I
pants.
will rage quit. I'm not doing that again.
No, I understand, dude. I get it. I mean, believe me, I'm already trying to mentally prepare myself to
You don't want me to
play
redo
something
that.
next week.
You don't want me.
Because I know you need a break. And it's and I mean, I don't have any Kit Kats to give you, so I'm just gonna have to give you a break via, taking over,
a break.
playing some games.
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat ball.
Oh, I thought you were gonna help me reference the that part.
I can't.
Remember when they couldn't remember it in The Office, and they're like, And Jim was just messing with everybody and was like, he was like,
I can't remember what he says.
Breakfast bar, or some shit like that.
Oh, you didn't die. Good. Oh, and then you can heal yourself. Look at that. Look at that. This is nice.
See, and we have like a 7,000 rupees too, so we're good.
Yeah. Well, dude. Okay, there has to be a bigger wallet because you have been at 300 rupees pretty much this whole time. Like, I don't understand what is going on in this world, but like, dang, son. Yeah, okay. Oh, God, look at this dude just man-spreading, just like, oh, look at my Goro ball.
Okay.
My
so can I warp right from here, you think?
No, you gotta go back into the dungeon, and then you'll warp, theoretically, you'll warp to where you were, theoretically.
So I gotta climb the whole freaking mountain again? This sucks, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. There are plenty of people out there that that hate these games for multiple reasons, and I don't blame them. Okay, I don't blame them because there are some frustrations that come along with the game. However, once you've completed it and you're looking at it through rose-colored glasses, you feel the nostalgia.
Yeah.
You feel the fun of it all. And
well, now I know how to do stuff, so now I feel like I can go back up the mountain, if that makes sense.
No, exactly. Now here's a thing. And I sent you this little like skit that I wanted to do, but I don't think you really like prepared for it, and so I'm not gonna like on the spot you. So I'm gonna run this skit by myself.
I love it.
Because I can. So,
oh my
speaking of
God.
nostalgia, let's take a listen here from Colonel Clarity.
He's got a TV guide.
Of course. Man, back in my day, games didn't need updates. Just plug it in and bam, fun.
Marty McFly.
Things were better then.
Careful, soldier. You're overdosing on nostalgia.
But it just feels better when I remember it.
That's the memory talking. Now, in reality, remember that Game Boy that had no backlight and batteries died? And then your hopes of prom night? Remember all of those horrible things that came along with your childhood? Remember Saturday morning cartoons? Sure, they were great. But also, you had to sit through 12 minutes of GAC commercials just to watch a squirrel yell at a toaster.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Nostalgia can be comforting. Not too much, and you'll find yourself paying $70 for a scratched copy of Earthworm Jim and wondering why your rent is... Learn from the past. Don't live in it.
Now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
I love that. Knowing is half the battle. I forgot about that.
Dude, I remember those G.I. Joe PSAs, man. I miss that. I miss a time when something on a TV was telling us how we should do things.
How you should live.
Yeah, dude. Now it's influencers and stuff, and it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like real people. I don't want real people to tell me stuff.
All right, everyone.
That was written by real people.
Am I going to rage quit? This is
the story of a girl who cried a river and traveled the whole world.
I'm taking the elevator. I assume that's the right thing to do. Now we're gonna hopefully our weird bird head saggy tits is gonna take me where I need to
Dude,
go.
Your hat is erect right there. Oh, okay. It was just wind. I got it.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta pull them out. That's just a. What is that? What
don't even know.
What even is that? Is that a map? Oh, are you not in? You're not in the dungeon yet, right?
Oku has things to do, so she will remain here. If you return,
Okay,
let's get
yeah,
together.
Okay, weird. Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Why
you
do
gotta
they
go in the dungeon. You gotta get in it. You're not in it.
Oh my
Can't lift
god.
this because it's too heavy. Okay. No.
but you can salt and pepper this. It's bullshit. Oh,
wow. So see, I could have done that instead. Wow.
Yeah.
That's real annoying.
Yeah, go back up, dude. You go. Nope. Stop. Go back up. Go back to the group where the dudes were, and that's where the entrance to the dungeon is. That's where you just were. That's where you went back. He's in the elevator, right? Top elevator. I'm sorry. I'm not even paying attention to the game.
I don't know. I'm sad.
I know, dude. You're feeling sad boy vibes. I know. After this is over, like, I'm either gonna hear a lot from you or not at all until tomorrow.
Hey, how did you when you were playing a lot of N64, like how did you wrap your cables? Did you go like in an X mark? Like you wrapped it like, or did you just wrap around one?
I kind of both actually. Usually I was the X guy. I was the X
Same.
Swipe. But when you go over to other people's houses, like, you have to do what they did. So, do you like my sack of boobs? I'm into your pants. Yeah, no. Pull up a damn saga tip. Warp out? I'll stay? What? Wait. Go. Wait. Huh?
Yeah, we lost our warp.
Try warp out. Maybe that's a... I don't know where it will take you. Or maybe it'll say, like, do you want to go? Well, then I'll be waiting right here. Oh.
Yeah, now we just set a warp. Now we just set a warp to that.
Oh. Dude, where the heck even are we? Oh, we're out. What? Dude,
yep,
what?
We lost our warp. We lost our warp. We lost our warp.
Okay. So, okay.
Let me see what he says. Straight to the hot spring.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we would have read that the first time, we would have known. But, so, what have we learned today, children? when you warp out of a dungeon, you, dude, I don't even know. Like, what did we learn? Because, like, how would you have activated this chode outside of the dungeon? You would have had to go back into the dungeon.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't even know if I can. I don't even know if I can make my way back through this dungeon effectively. We're going to though. That's like, what else are we gonna do?
Yeah. What else? What else is there to do? We still have however much longer you want to keep going, because you're controlling. You control the horizontal. You control the vertical. You do not adjust your television sets, but do subscribe or follow, depending on whatever platform you're on. We do this every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern. However, next week, we will be streaming a little bit on Thursday night, because we got to run some tests. We got to run some basic figure them outs, because I've never done this, and I'm gonna have to take over, because we're gonna change some gears here. Obviously, he's in the feelings right now, and I get it, man. I wanna be your savior, dude. I wanna be your hero, Seth.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah, no, Drew's gonna be streaming solo for 2 Saturdays in a row. So Thursday we're gonna be doing some tests. He's gonna be playing. We're just gonna be chilling. I think we should still. I mean, we'll probably still go for a while, and it'll be really fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think like I said, I mean, a minimum an hour, dude, because we gotta hang a bit, dude. I gotta get my Seth fix,
Yeah, because it's gonna be a little while, dude. What the actual?
It's gonna suck, honestly. Like, I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be good for me to, get out of my comfort zone and into an auto zone.
This is why you save. That's really what I learned here. Is like, why didn't I freaking save?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Idiot.
Savings, checking and savings.
Yeah. I should have saved scummed, dude.
T-bills. If you want, we could just take all your money and throw it in a big mattress back. Yip kiss, Stanley.
Florida Stanley is happy. Florida Stanley.
Yeah, dude, Stanley. You know, there was at one point I was asking a buddy of mine like, what character from The Office, you know, would each of us be, and I forget what I chose for him, but it was very much on point. Like it was very appropriate character for him, and he's like, "What about you?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. I'm probably like Kevin," and he's like, "No, dude, you're Stanley, like you're like because in an office setting, in a work setting, I am so like I hate the BS, dude. I hate the
right.
This should have been a phone call kind of a thing. Like this call could have been an email. This meeting could have been a Teams call. Like I'm so over just crap not making sense, dude. Like stop it. Like stop holding things when it's like, okay, you're gonna talk at me for 12 minutes. You could just record yourself doing that and then force me to watch the video because I'm gonna do it while I'm doing something else. I had a meeting, you know, like an all-company meeting or whatever yesterday. I didn't pay attention to a damn thing because honestly, I already knew all the information and it didn't matter. It was literally just, okay, we're gonna have a couple people get on here so they can justify their paychecks this week. And it's like, okay, I don't need that. My job is my job. Leave me to it. Let me be. I will do a great job. And I have been, actually. I've been making some headway, dude. I don't want to give anything away, but like things are looking up for the old Drewmeister. Maybe, I don't know. I could screw it up. I probably will because you know, when I have confidence, that's when
Have we been here?
When it hits the fan. I don't think so. This looks new. I don't remember these spitums. These fish of dude. They're awful, bro.
How did I end up in a place that I haven't been yet?
I don't know. Maybe because you had to go back to a different area to go in or something. I tried to time that better, but it is difficult. Ah, God, so close on that one. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Nope. Yep. Nope. Maybe a little closer to the edge then, or something. See, this is where the motion controls of the Wii helped. Like with aiming on this kind of stuff, like it was so much better when you had a motion control. If you had a steady hand, like if you were like unsure of yourself, it was awful. But yeah, man, I also remember the Wiimote. There was like a Zelda archery game. Dude, I bought that thing. It was fun for like 35 minutes. And then you're like, okay, this is just the same crap over and over again. I'm done. Like it was literally just a mini game that I paid $40 for. And I'm like, this is the worst.
This is the
I don't want
worst.
to live on this planet anymore.
No, we've been in here before.
Okay. Oh, right. I do recall this, I think. I don't remember the fish, though. But I do not pay attention a lot anymore. Because...
Same.
I'm fickle, dude. I don't want to focus. I don't want to pay attention.
This is... I don't know,
man.
man. I don't know. This is all the more reason for me to take a little bit of a break on this freaking game.
No, I get it, dude. And also, yeah, right. This is this place.
Yeah, that was satisfying, but still.
It was, dude. I mean, that is the whole, you know, like, you just like jump off and you're like, I believe, and then you know you're like, you're doing it, Peter. You're doing it. You know, like that's that, and it's great. It's beautiful. And
of course, these chodes respawned.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, that makes sense. They got to leave a little bit of challenge. Okay, so we were just here because you got the bow, you shot the thing. We're in the door.
This might not be as bad as I'm not sure I'm gonna finish this, but we're gonna try.
Oh, I want you to finish, Daddy.
I want to finish so bad, but I'm probably not going to.
That's okay. That's all right. It's okay if you don't finish, you know, as long as the audience gets enjoyment out of this. We don't have to finish, you know. We're here for you, all of you, both of you. We're here for you.
Oh man.
I know, man. I told you. Like, you know, this you know, streaming game. It's not. It's unforgiving. You know, we had a great first stream, and then after that, it's just been obscurity. We're oh, I'm stuck on my shelf over here. We're streaming to nobody. I mean, that's fine. Dude. I don't mind. We're just hanging out. It's just you and me, dude. We don't need to be streaming to nobody. No peeps.
Well,
great if there was some chat for me to read, but
we used to do this anyway.
Yeah,
we were just playing games and hanging out anyway.
Playing games. I wore more pants back then. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess I just feel like maybe there's like a risk to it. You know, I'm not gonna stand up, obviously. But yeah, I always had shorts on when we were recording. Just thinking about that, like, I don't know, dude. You know, it's just I think it's more freeing. It's also getting hotter. I think that's mainly it, dude. I don't want to be wearing too many clothes in my studio because I got the lights on. I don't want the air conditioning to turn on that often because then it could be picked up on the microphone, and it's, you know,
I remember this.
What it is,
I remember this.
I do too. I remember the thing that you had to like suction your feet to, but yeah, that's the good one. Pachomp. Oh.
Well, boys and girls, this is the part of the show where we get back
Seth
to
continues his frustration.
where we should have been in the first place, and then
because mistakes happen, you know, and that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. You got to break a couple of eggs to make an omelet or something like that.
That is true.
Yeah. And actually, I made, well, okay, I didn't make an omelet, but yesterday I was like trying to clean up my fridge, and in the freezer I had this little, like, I just had like a couple of slices of like a ribeye steak that I made like months ago that I couldn't finish, and so yeah, dude, I cut them up, threw them in a skillet, cracked a couple of eggs in there, threw some cheese in there, a little salsa, some hot sauce, and then a little crack some, fresh cracked pepper, a little salt. Dude, it's good. It's great. What I hate though is I never get the pan to egg ratio correct. I have a skillet that's like, yeah, I don't know, it's like 12-inch or whatever. It's like a standard skillet. And to be real, like if you're gonna do eggs in that thing, it's gotta be like 4 to 6. Because you have to have a good pan to egg ratio, especially if you're just gonna crack them bitches directly into the pan.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the heat's always too hot, dude. I'm an idiot. I've tried to make omu rice so many times. I cannot do it. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to do it. I want to do it because there's no place, the closest place that I know of that makes omu rice to me is a minimum of 4 hours. And that's like my favorite thing. And I know that that's like a dish that for children, and it brings out my inner child. So
no,
dude.
I was gonna say if they try to make me do that again, I'm done.
Wait, okay.
Oh, I was just chilling in here.
This is as awkward for me as it is for you.
Seriously,
to see me again.
I thought you were gone. Why'd you come back through that door? How did you do that?
Why are you here?
Magician never reveals his secrets. Okay, this is where the bow was. So, straight. This is where we did the bow shooting. Did the door. That's good. What is it? What is even that? You know? Okay, this is. Oh. I see.
This is new.
You are going to probably have to deflect the fires into the things and destroy them. Or all those things are going to come alive and they're going to do a semblance of a bukkake, if you will. And you're going to have to redirect that stream into something to destroy it. That is my assumption. Because they are. Look at them. They are ready to go, dude. Ripe and ready to. Yeah, because you're gonna have to get behind some of these guys. You're gonna have to. Right? No? Yes? What is happening? You should be able to shield push or something. Well, at least you can stand in the middle and get some stuff going here. That's good. That's good.
I don't remember this. Like, how do I get? I'm trying to get to where I was.
This is new, dude. This is new. This is brand new. This is the room we could not get into because we did not have the shield. This is new territory.
Oh.
I thought that was made abundantly clear.
I don't think it was.
Initial conversation of yes, this is where we got the bow. This is where we shot the arrow, and this is the room that we couldn't get into because we didn't have the shield. That I said 4.5 minutes ago. He's just hanging out. Now he's just like, whatever, man. Just gonna, gotta stay loose.
No, dude, there's another door. Run straight. Kick it down. Bridge ground, allowing you to reach the next area. Run straight ahead at the end of the room. A Beamo statue will come to life. Activate all the demon statues in the room. Use your bow to hit the eye on each of the 7 ones. Hit the compass.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Whoa,
Okay. That's it. That's it.
Hold on. Seth. We have to stop for just a second here. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to take a look over at Restream. Just take a peek see over there. All right. Because I want you to be as excited about this as I am. Okay.
Whoa.
This is monumental. No. You are the very first person to contribute to this stream, and I have no words.
Wow.
From the bottom of my heart. That's amazing. And along with it, they say when I played the Goron section on the Wii, I got stuck at the upside down segment and didn't finish the game until I bought it for the Wii U.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, and honestly, okay. Yeah, the motion controls were so. I did. Oh, thank God. One of the like anxieties that comes along with this is reading someone's username correct.
Oh, did you get it right?
I did. I got it right. He said the username correct. I mean, it got me kind of. You just kind of got to sound it out. I mean, it could have been Note Num or Note Noom, you know, or not Enum. I'm sure you've heard all kinds of things like that, but thank you. That's you.
Very cool.
This has been. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
This is okay. I'm sorry. I'm starting to turn red. I don't know if you can see it. But,
wow. I know.
Another donation from Note Num. Dude, this is okay. I don't know how long you've been in the stream, but Seth has been having a day.
Yeah.
He's been having a day. I've been trying to make him feel better. I have been failing miserably. We have been questioning everything about our lives up until this point. This act of kindness that you have bestowed upon us has it makes me feel like we're doing okay. We're not screwing up as bad as we thought. Like 8 minutes. Okay, so you haven't seen the struggle.
Yeah.
So maybe
that's really freaking cool, man.
Yeah, dude.
Really, really cool.
That's fantastic.
We appreciate you.
But see now what we need to do, Seth, on our end, we need to get some like custom like gifts and stuff, you know, like memes and little doobie-doos that we can like pop in the thing so that people can use those. People
definitely
like Note Num here. I mean, that's what we got. That's what we got to do. We got to do that for those folks out there that appreciate the struggle. It's real, dude. It is a real. Especially the struggle of clearly you have to pull something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're making it happen, man. We're making some.
So you got to get like in the center.
Yeah,
dude, because I'm grabbing it.
I'm a little grab it. Okay. pull? It's a pull.
Yeah, I'm pulling.
Really? Huh? Is it a push? No, it's a pull. It's got to be a pull.
Yeah, because you see the void.
Yeah, you couldn't have done this while it was spinning.
It let me
you
do
did
it there.
That one. Oh, okay. Oh god.
Maybe you have to do them in like a certain like order or something.
I was just gonna say that. That's awful. Ooh. I don't know if the yellow ones are more than something.
They are.
Okay. And something is happening. One of the problems of having Discord is things happen and you don't know where it's coming from. But I keep hearing the little boop sound, and I feel like I'm missing out on a conversation that I should be a part of. But I'm here. I'm here. I need to remain here and focused on everything.
Yeah, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, well, okay, I think the one that's in there, I firmly believe that you have to pull all of them out to activate that one. So try this guy now.
I'm grabbing.
Okay. 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 Let's look at the floor. Is there anything on the floor that would note of like where we're supposed to go? Okay. Oh, dude, I just opened up our chat, guys. I was like, maybe it's coming. Maybe someone joined the Discord by some kind of miraculousness and popped into the thing and is now in chat. And I pulled it up and I saw that. Do you remember when we made like a masturbation joke in our? And I sent you that image of like the cover of the Watchtower.
Yeah.
Who had like lost his hands. And it's like, I just
was that
saw
the first thing in there?
Yes, yeah. It's the most recent thing that's in chat. That makes me feel. You know, it's sometimes your past self screws you over, and sometimes they leave you nuggets that just bring a little sunshine back into your day, much like the people in our chat today. Thank you, all of you, every single one of you. If you've been here for a second, you have provided happiness today.
I just don't understand. I just can't wrap my brain around why this isn't pulling out the.
Yeah, dude, I'm right there with you, because I understand like putting it in a certain order, but the other ones have come out. Is there a switch in any of the little alcoves?
Yeah, man, that's a good idea.
Okay, let's see.
No.
A couple of comments here. I gotta scroll up a little bit. My screen's all tiny. Boys just post Zelda lore videos or breakdowns with your streams, and I don't think I'll ever unsubscribe. I like that you're a bit vulgar, unlike every other person who plays Zelda. Okay, we try to be like a little edgy. We edge the edgy. Okay, that's we're gonna try to PG-13. I think is the kind of the thing that we're aiming for. All right, we don't want to go too crazy. Like streams alone never help. Okay, wait. Like streams alone never help YouTube. Content pulls subs, streams pull donations from. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I don't know. Obviously, since you're a new subscriber, I mean, first of all, the suggestion of some lore and some breakdowns, absolutely, we are totally down for that. I will say this: we are going to take a break from Zelda stuff for a couple weeks. Mainly because I'm going to take over, and I'm actually going to be streaming High on Life. That is the game that I'm going to be doing for the next 4 weeks after this. Mainly because Seth has had so much frustration in this, and maybe 4 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, who knows?
So
Mainly because Seth's going on vacation. He's doing some things. He's going to leave me alone. I don't want to do anything Zelda without him, so I'm going to do something different. And it's honestly a game that's been in my backlog ever. So if
why?
that turns you off, that I'm sorry. But
Why?
we will still be posting all of these in breakdown every single day. So if you miss something on the stream, you can have bite-sized version of what we are doing Monday through Friday. And that's a good thing. I love the suggestion of like breakdowns and maybe some lore videos. Like, dude, we should be doing this. And I read the manga for this. I need to do more. That's all. I need to be more of an actual content creator. That's what I need to do.
Well, we should just like take some of our footage and make like voiceover stuff. This sounds really stupid. This is from my days as a cell phone salesman many moons ago. Did you turn it off and turn it back on, Mr. Customer? And then typically I could fix their phone.
Yeah.
Maybe I just leave the room and come back.
Hello, IT. Have you turned it back on? Have you turned it off and on again? Okay, dude. Okay, no, you are in the right place. Okay, I have my current hyperfixation and obsession is manga. I have been reading so much. Okay, I'm gonna pull up, and I have this little app on my phone that tracks all of the books that I have read over the course of the year. And so, as of now, I have read 272 books so far this year, and the majority of that I downloaded
what the heck,
at
dude?
the end of February, and I'm starting to like, you know. Anyway, so I'm in it, dude. The current series that I am reading. So okay, that time I was reincarnated as a slime. I love the anime, and but I'm only gonna buy the omnibus volumes. So I finished 3. That's all there is for now. I know there's like 30 other volumes. That's where we're at. That's where we're gonna stay. I'm reading Parasite, Call of the Night. I just started that. Very interested. I'm in it. Chainsaw Man. I'm not too far in that. Dude, Rooster Fighter. I kind of love it. Shangri-La Frontier. That's another one that I just started. Idle by Idle Story. Dude, that's a brand new one. I kind of love it, dude. I kind of love it. Oh, dude, Kaiju number 8. Oh, I'm not caught up. I'm caught up on the anime. I'm not caught up on the manga. I just finished volume 9 last night. I love Kafka Hibino, dude. I identify with him so much. I'm up to date 100% on Freerun. I'm on volume 13, which just came out. I just finished the anime. I'm excited for the movie. And not very far on Solo Leveling. On the manhwa side, I've finished the show. Oh, dude, Bleach. Okay, that's one of like the big 3 that everyone talks about, and I haven't watched the anime yet. I'm at this point where I want to read everything that I can before I watch the anime. So I'm not going to watch Bleach.
It's always better to read the book before watching the movie, man.
Absolutely,
Always.
absolutely. The only problem is, okay, so I bought the first box. It's 21 volumes. There's 2 other boxes. They're like $150 a piece on sale. So it's going to be a minute before I finish reading all there is for Bleach. And there's a new like series that has come out as well. Let's see. I'm caught up on Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I'm caught up with Comey Can't Communicate. Those are the ones that I'm not as proud to admit to the internet. Let's see. I'm caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen. I read all of the Twilight Princess, all 10 volumes of the Twilight Princess manga. There's also the like thick books. They're like inch thick of
Thick boy.
Yeah, like Phantom Hourglass, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, all of those. Yeah, man, I'm working on Delicious in Dungeon. I'm excited for season 2 to come out on that. Yeah, there's a lot, man. I'm only a couple volumes in on Food Wars, but that anime I've seen like through the third. I'm on like the 4th season, I think, or the 4th plate, if you will. But yeah, dude, if you like manga, if you like anime, okay, yes, Comey Can't Communicate is awesome. Okay, it's beautiful. It's a great story. I love it. I have been moved by that story. Nagatoro, that is it's a guilty pleasure. That falls under guilty pleasure. It's not great. It's not great. But at the same time, dude, like, okay, I don't know. First of all, I'm a sucker for romance. Okay, I'm only a few volumes in on my Dress Up Darling, and I won't watch the anime until I get fully caught up. I think I'm on volume 8. I think. Yeah, dude, the Majora's Mask manga was awesome. There was so much more like context in the Majora's Mask manga than you could ever get from the game itself. I feel the same way. If you read the manga for Ocarina of Time, one of the small little changes that they did was when Link leaves the forest and goes to the castle for the first time, and I mentioned this in a stream, I think, when he goes to the castle for the first time, it's not that he has to like sneak around the guard and you go to the castle and then you see like Princess Zelda like in this little like, I don't know, like alcove or whatever, vestibule and garden or whatever.
Vestibule.
You catch her in town and you like pal around with her for a day. You have no idea who she is, dude. I love that, dude. That's so awesome. Like I would much rather play a game where you get to like pal around with Zelda and you don't even know who she is. I mean, that's pretty much Wind Waker, but that aside.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. He bumps right. He's literally in the town square. He bumps into her, has no idea, and they like 2 children go off and have fun. They're going to like shops. They're like palling around and pranking. It's only a couple of pages. But then she's just like, okay, bye. And then he's like, oh, I got to go to the castle or whatever. He goes to the castle and then is like, oh, hey, I think I'm here to like see Princess Zelda. And then he's just like, like that, clearly the moment of, wait, you was, it's adorable. I love it so much.
I love this. I love this like dialogue happening as I'm just growing more and more frustrated.
You're locked in, man.
But no, this.
Okay. Spirit is right up my alley. Okay, good.
All right, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, Spirit tracks. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude. So I absolutely. I'm writing that down. It's actually been a hot minute since I've gamed. I've let Seth kind of take that over, and that's fine. Like I said, I've been into manga. I've been into anime. It's anime, dude. It's anime right now. How can I not be sucked into that life? But absolutely, dude. I will check that out. I will pick it up. I have my DS actually sitting up there. I need to charge it, so I could play it on original hardware. If possible. I know, dude. Isn't that the dream, dude? Playing everything on original hardware, back when you could own things. Own games and not conversations. I don't know, or licensing keys that can immediately be ripped away from you at any moment. Drop it. Oh, come on, dude. So
got it.
All right. See, okay, that one looked like it didn't hit, but it didn't glow like yellow, right? So, yeah. There we go. Progress.
See, it's you get frustrated about not doing great, but then it makes you better,
I mean, progress, man. You can't have progress without sucking. That's not the term. Ooh, that's our first purple.
But it keeps making me put back all these rupees because my wallet's not fat enough for it, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, but if you back it up, is it fat enough? If you throw it back, is it fast enough? Or I think I got those two mixed up.
All right, I'm saving.
If we speed it up, could we handle that? I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Whoa, that's not where I'm supposed to be.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
Is it? Where do I go?
Follow
Where
the
do
one road that
you
you're on
go
to me.
when you're lonely?
Okay, so here's a like a lovely little detail here. This is something you might want to consider. So obviously it's great to do, you know, on original hardware, but apparently Notnum bought a draw pad with a pen and display to be the lower screen that he has like connected to his PC, dude. Like, so the PC's the top, and then there's the lower screen and like the little draw pad or whatever. Also works with Wii U as well via emulation. So, dude, that might be like.
So wait, what is it?
Okay, so a draw pad and pen, and then a display that becomes like the lower screen on the DS, because the DS had like the 2 screens or whatever. So if you get a draw pad and another like little mini display, you can recreate the DS experience.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Much larger scale. Yeah, dude. I think that's got to be like your next thing, man, because that sounds awesome. I don't have a PC. I have whether that's good or bad, whatever. It's what I have. I have a laptop so that I move around a lot. So I can't invest in having a desktop computer that's going to sit and not do anything for like 4 days out of the week. But yeah, I did just actually just upgrade my laptop, and it's beefy, dude. I appreciate it. There's certain things that I've done. I haven't exported the edits for next week yet. They're done. The edits are done. I just haven't exported them. But I have a feeling, dude, it's going to take half the, which would be nice. I love how sad is like so in the zone right now.
Here we go. Yeah.
He's locked in.
I am locked in.
Yeah.
I just don't know where to go, and now I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on Zelda dungeons. Yeah.
Yep. Dude, Zelda, and we've said this before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Next level when it comes to walkthroughs, and I mean that is the sole platform that we used to get through the first Zelda game. Like that's all we used, dude, and it was pretty much step by step.
That game, I mean, you pretty much have to follow step by step. I mean, let's be honest. I mean,
I
didn't have the bow last time I was in here, and you got to have it to hit that thing.
Nope. Yep.
This controller is finicky. I don't suck this bad, guys.
Yeah, it's probably just a little too rigid. There's not that like nuance to dude. I think you were locked in at one point. You had it, and then you second guessed yourself a little bit lower. Oh no, that's perfect. Good. Okay, now what does that do?
I don't know.
What's that mean? Is it the door? Is it the door? Oh, this door. Roll. Got it. Yeah, people. So that's good. This is right. Progress.
I don't know, dude. Make your way through and use the bow to get rid of the bulbins.
Making my way downtown, walking past faces, past I'm a seagull. I'm not gonna say the other thing, but you know. Your brain rot's on my level as well. At least I hope so. I sacrifice my intelligence for the internet to try to bring you quality content. So if I ever say something incredibly dumb, it's on purpose.
Ish.
Yeah, it's on purpose. There we go.
Oh, come on.
Solves me of all. Now. Yeah. Oh. I love that it like kind of gives up. And just, like,
Yeah.
you know, kind of like rotates back into place. Oh man. Okay. This looks familiar.
You find a way back outside in the open room. Make your way through and use the bow to get rid of the bulbins. Shooting the.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't hydrate, folks.
All right. Yeah, we're going back outside. Not sure why I had to defeat them. I think it just made it easier to run through.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you just ran past them the first time we came through. So, it's no big deal. Sorry, man.
It's up and to the left.
And it's up, and it's up, and
There's more of these stupid bulbin things.
Yeah, but you know, just enjoy, dude. Just enjoy it, man. It's a game, man. It's a game. It's not serious.
You gotta enjoy the journey, man.
Yeah, it's not about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey, man.
So yeah, it was. I mean, again, not user error. It's more of like a controller issue. Like if I just try to rip that back, it won't just rip back. I have to like kind of like pan to the left or right to change. I don't know. It's just being weird.
Chain of fools. We are the fools. For your entertainment.
I pity the fool. All right. Whoa. Oh boy.
You remember when Mr. T started doing like sad commercials for like, I don't know, like the general insurance or something?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
And you're just like, oh man.
How could I forget?
You know, I feel I don't know, dude. Like I get it. It's money. Like, and I would kill for like a commercial deal like that. Are you kidding me? Like I would be the face of hemorrhoid cream. Like I have no problem with that. Like VD medication, done. You know, I don't care. But you know, you see people that are like, oh man, you used to be somebody, and now you're selling like muesli or something. Like that's. Leave that to some person that doesn't have anything, you know? It's just starting out. Speaking of just starting out, dude, how's your going?
How's my what?
Your agent. You brought them up last
I know. I didn't want to talk about it, but it's not going great. I haven't landed any good gigs. But
well, I mean,
that's what you get when you have like the middle of the mall kind of agent, you know?
Dude, I was in a mall this past week. Kind of on accident, and this actually ties into manga. No, dude, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your contribution.
Seriously,
come back next week. I will be here by myself. If you want to pop in on Thursday, the two of us will be here hanging out. We'll be playing High on Life.
And all of it is replayed weekly, so if you miss it, no biggie. Just watch the replays. Leave us a comment. We love you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, I was in Chicago for work, and I was in the Navy Pier area, kind of. And I was like, yeah, I want to see if. And there's a place called the Manga Spot, and when you look at something on like the map on your phone, you're like, oh, that's in like a plaza or something. There's got to be street access. No, it was in the mall that's there. I don't know what the mall is called.
Middle of the mall.
It was well, and this was one of those weird ones where like you can go in through a hotel, and I was kind of like sketched out by that, dude. So I went into another side entrance, and then kind of traversing my way through. Very odd, like you have to go up an escalator to get to the main floor, but then there's not much on the main floor. You have to go up on another escalator to get to other stuff, but then you could go down an escalator to get to a food court or whatever. Very confusing. And then, but they have these like giant machines, like these big giant like tablet things where you can type in where you want to go, and it's here it is, and they'll give you directions. I did that, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's on the second floor. I thought I was on the second floor. There were no markers of what floor you were on. Thanks. I eventually found it, and I popped in. It was like right at opening because I'm a weirdo, and it was cool, man. We had like a nice little conversation. We had a nice little chit chat, and I picked up a couple of things. Again, just it's a part of the addiction that I refuse.
It's the mental illness that is collecting things of any nature. Listen, we're getting to our time. I have to pee real bad. I'm afraid to move forward because I'm going to get stuck in this next section, and the boss is coming up. So you'll have to wait till the next time I play Twilight Princess to see me defeat the boss.
Dude, it's going to take forever.
If you count it, I saved twice, just as like a weird superstition talk about mental illness. Yeah. If you didn't subscribe yet, hit the subscribe button, follow along. We stream every Saturday. Occasionally, we're going to throw a Thursday in there, but we'll let you guys know ahead of time. If you miss it, catch the restream. Catch the episodic chunks that we put out. Catch us daily in shorts. Yeah. We put all the best moments in shorts, or at least we try. I don't know. Anything else to add to that there, Jerusalem?
No, man, I think you wrapped it up in a nice little bow. Again, every Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern, you will see us in some form or fashion, unless, I mean, life happens. But
one of us will be here.
Yeah, check us out next week for High on Life. And as we take a break from our Zelda content, don't go anywhere. Come back.
Soon, because we'll be streaming. Bye.
Later, folks.